How's it going, boys? Johnny Superb Man here.
Oh! What the hell happened? Jari ejected Crosby into the stratosphere. Goes down, dude. Goes down. Yes! Yes!
Get over there in no time, Batman.
Oh, gee! Oh!
No, Whack, I'm going for it.
Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo! Oh! Flying potion! Oh! Spear! Rhino! Pollock! Ah, where's Vintage Smash? Should have started the Fantastic Finn! Where's Vintage Smashy when you need him? You f***ing idiots! Oh my god!
Oh, are you kidding me? We got 3? Jesus, shut the door.
Holy crap, what the hell? No, there's... What the hell? Shut the door! What? 77? You've got to be f***ing me! Oh my god! 8 of 7, the Cavalier gets the hat trick.
We got PK Subban's and Carey Price's celebration down right. $79.99, please. $79.99, please. $79.99, please.
Those! Woo! 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 I did it! Walk off! Ew! Oh my god! What the hell? Kryptonian power! Ah, with those seatbelts! Oh, good god, this is horrible!
Yeah, nothing bad's gonna happen here, right?
Oh my god, what's happened?
Lafreniere finds Kubalik.
Laffy Taffy! Captain Lafreniere gets his Seattle Stallions to the Western Conference Finals!
And there it is! Officially, your Seattle Stallions are a dynasty. 3 Stanley Cups in 4 years. Back to back. 6 President's Trophies in a row. 63 wins on the regular season. The greatest team of all time.
Satan! Black Magic gives them the insurance! Oh my god! He's got 3 goals, and they've all been outstanding markers in 2 rounds, 3 goals.
The Toronto Maple Leafs are once again Stanley Cup champions. 2-time, baby! 2-time! What a beautiful squad. What a beautiful team. What a beautiful series. I want to thank everybody for champions of the world.
Wait a minute! Oh my god! He's back! He's back! The fair referee!
There we go, John Tavares.
Oh! It actually was the 10-hole! Oh my god! I just got my trout! I just got my trout!
Premium cigarettes.
Smoking a cigarette!
What are you looking at?
Oh! Oh! I got 2!
Oh my god. Maxim Anisimov, Ukraine Wayne. Get that. Ukraine Wayne. Hat trick in the Stanley Cup Finals. There it is. They won it last year. And again, baby. Back-to-back Stanley Cup champions. The dynasty has begun. We did it, Nashville. We effing did it, boys. Let's go, man. And for the 3rd time in 4 years, your Utah Yeti are Stanley Cup champions. Dynasty in Utah. I want to thank everybody. Utah, if that's the end, it's been a pleasure. Your year 8, Utah Yeti. We're a dynasty. Well, boys, back at it once again. I know what you're thinking, Johnny, where the hell were you for the last 2 days? I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear any criticisms, all right? I have been hard at work for you guys. As far as I'm concerned, the streak continues because I have created over 60 players for our superb rosters. I edited over another 40. That's right. Friggin' over 100 different changes we got in this damn universe. Jesus, it took like more than 12 hours, man. Un-effing believable. And as I started, I thought to myself, what the hell have I gotten myself into? But team after team, player after player, I got closer to the end goal. And I knew eventually we would get there. It just takes one step at a time. And now we have ourselves the greatest rosters for the entire year. That's right, our Be A Pro. All sorts of stuff, and today, that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna jump into the rosters. I'll give you guys a last chance to give me any edits. I'm gonna share them for the world. You guys can download them, use them in any way you want. You want to use them for your Be A Pro, go ahead. You want to use them for franchise mode, go ahead. You want to use them for just gameplay, pick and choose. Woo! I've done a good job of sorting all this stuff for you guys. So here we effing go. All right, before we get this started, let me just make sure that I am good to go. I am good. Got to be longer than 5 episodes this time. Donnie Hines will do, buddy. Donnie Hines, 2-time Stanley Cup champion. How's it going, buddy? John, you should do an Elden Ring stream one day. Elden Ring. I mean, I haven't played that game. I heard it's hard as hell. You really want to see me just dying over and over again, raging at the screen playing that game? Besides, I got all these other things going on right now. We got to finish the story with Spider-Man. Holy crap. Spider-Man tonight, Johnny? Well, we're going to be getting started into our Be A Pro series and our GM mode series in the next couple of days. Within a week. Let me just say it, within a week. We know the NHL season is starting on the 8th of October, so that's actually next Tuesday, so it's Wednesday. Yeah, I might actually want to wait. The Be A Pro we can start a little bit earlier, but the franchise mode I might want to wait until that day 1 roster release, right? Because people are saying they even have new face scans and everything. So I think we'll wait for the franchise mode till next week, but I think we're ready to go for Be A Pro with these rosters, right? So I'm going to give all of you a chance to take a look at the rosters. We can make some final changes, but let's not get crazy, right? Let's say I make a player 83 overall. I don't want to hear comments saying, Johnny, that guy should be 84 overall. I already created and edited over 100 different players. I am not going back to micromanage every little bit, all right? Johnny, that guy's speed is 91. He's clearly an 89. I don't want to hear that. I do not want to hear that. Can you start Be A Pro today? We're not going to start Be A Pro today. I want to make sure that the rosters are good. This is what this stream is for. And I want to make sure that my first Be A Pro stream, I have tons of energy, so we got to come out flying with that one. I see myself going a good 2, maybe 3 hours just going over the roster here today. But we're also going to have some fun. We're going to jump into franchise mode and do a year simulation with these new rosters and see who wins the Stanley Cup in the superb universe. We can do a fantasy draft, right? See which players are the most important players to select. Like, we can break this freaking roster apart, no problem, man. John, look at YouTube chats, not just Twitch. Money888, I'm looking at both of you. Don't worry, man. I got you guys on the screen. All right. Are you guys ready for this one? Joler Coaster. Oh, no. Joler Coaster. What did you say this time? 2 men broke into a drugstore and stole all the Viagra. The police put out an alert to be on the lookout for 2 hardened criminals. See, Joler Coaster, you can come through with some nice ones as well. That's not going to piss anybody off. Way to go, buddy. This year of 2BC, this is my childhood all over again. Oh, Logan Onyx. You're going to like what you see here in this stream. Don't worry, buddy. John, what are your thoughts on Cam Neely said? What did Cam Neely say? You guys can't just ask open-ended questions like that. I don't know what the hell's going on around the NHL right now. What the hell did Cam Neely say? Hey, Johnny, how do you feel about the Leafs this year? Papa Grande, led by Austin Matthews, they're going all the way. They're going all the way. We're winning the Stanley Cup this year, man. John, what are your thoughts about what Cam Neely said about Swayman? Watch the clip, Johnny. Well, maybe we can save that for another time. I don't have anything set up to be watching other things right now. Did he say the 64 mil? What? 2 old ladies sitting on a park bench? Okay, you guys are just 64 million reasons to play for the Boston Bruins. But his agent said it's a lie. Oh my God. What the hell, Boston? You got rid of Ullmark. You got your goalie of the future. Why are you guys playing games with one another? What's going on there? Does Swaywall not want to stay? Does Boston not want to pay him? Neely basically said that Swayman has 64 million reasons to play for the Bruins. So that would be 8 times 8. Boston effed up. That's crazy, man. Appreciate it, guys. Thank you very much. Pierre Jefferson, Joler Coaster, M. Ritter with the resubscription. Pizza 7043. John should put both Gordie Howe's kids have a little storyline there. Oh, maybe I did. Maybe I did, Piz. We'll have to wait and see, buddy. Apparently, the most they offered was 7.8 times 8. Oh, okay. So Cam Neely says we offered him 7.8 times 8 over 64. What is that like? What is that like? That would be 63.4 million. They offered him 63.4, and he's saying 64, and the agent's being like, nah, they didn't actually offer us 64, it was 63.4 or 62.4 or something like that. 62.4. Sorry, Kevin Brecka or Brevin. Appreciate it, man. Alrighty, so I appreciate all you guys in here today. I think we've waited long enough. Little timing check. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Let me know. It's crazy that they're arguing over like 0.2 or 0.5, but I guess over 8 years that could be like $2 million. And once Sway Wall gets locked in, right, he's locked in for good. So this is the one time that he can negotiate, right? Yeah, all right. Sounds good. Okay, so let's get this started. You guys know the story. The Be a Pro has been the exact same for the last 4 years. We want to jump into that, but we know it's boring. So you know what we do here in 2BC. We always take the crappy game modes that EA Sports gives us, and we try to enhance them. We've done that with our GM mode, with fan art, fan interaction, live streams, all that good stuff, right? Created players, making Suno songs. We have a lot of fun with franchise mode, and I thought to myself, how can we do the same thing with Be a Pro? So first thing, we're going to have a fan art section for Be a Pro. You can find that in our Discord. If you guys would like to access the fan art, if you'd like to have access to fan art resources, that'll all be in our Discord. You can find the link in both chats right now. Barry Floopity or whoever else is in there, put that in there. We're going to make resources. We're going to have the fan art for Johnny General Zod. So you guys can contribute to that. We're going to have fan art for franchise mode as well. And I decided that this year I would go through and edit the rosters, not in a realistic sense, but I would add all the legends to every team. I would create celebrities, I would create YouTubers, and I would incorporate all this into one roster set so that you could at least have some fun and Be a Pro this year. This way, General Zod, it doesn't matter which team we go up against, we're going to have legends. Legends that General Zod has never faced before. All right, so that is going to be our Be a Pro series this year. The game mode might be a little lacking, but the rosters are going to be top tier. And to show you guys what I'm talking about, Aguidimon with the resubscription. Almost 2 years of subbing in a row, you slut. Appreciate it, buddy. Imagine how it would be if you didn't escape my basement for a year and you disappear. Yeah, but Aguidimon, you're talking about a future that doesn't exist. Maybe if I never stopped streaming, you would have got bored by me by now, right? Maybe this is exactly what you need. The abusive relationship. All right. So here we go, ladies and gentlemen. It is the 2BC NHL 25 superb rosters. I spent like over 15 hours doing this stuff, so you guys better be grateful. Hang on. I need my other headset on. That's the wrong one. All right, let's start that again. I got the right headset on now, right? Yeah? Oh, I still don't hear anything. Hang on. Yeah, now I hear. You guys hear that, right? In the background, you hear the little flicking when I change. I see it popping up on my visuals. I got my new headset on. Sometimes though, I get nervous. Yeah, Twitch is saying yeah. Goofy says yes. Michael Tucci on YouTube says yes. Appreciate it, Goofy and Michael Tucci 15. All right. So here we go. The NHL 25 Be a Pro superb rosters. I decided to make this game mode as good as I could because EA Sports has kept it the same for the last 5 years. I have edited the rosters. Look at this. You guys want to see something? This took over like 15 hours. Oh my goodness. Look at all of these created players. Over 60 created players. And that is not even including, let me get rid of this so you guys can actually see what's on the screen. That is not even including the edited players that were already in the game. Alright, so So we got legends that aren't in the game. We got players that aren't retired. We're trying to make the absolute best roster that we can. And you guys can go ahead and download this roster and you can adjust it any way you want. So first off, I'd like to show you guys the YouTubers, the Twitch streamers, the other guys I got in there. I got 10 of them, all right? So you got the YouTuber Urinating Tree playing for the Pittsburgh Penguins. You got the YouTuber Toogie playing for the Boston Bruins. You got the YouTuber The Finn for the Win playing for the Philadelphia Flyers. You got the YouTuber Tactics HD for Detroit. You got the YouTuber Prez for Toronto. The YouTuber Pasta for Edmonton. YouTuber 1T Glory for the Edmonton. Oh man, we got 2 guys on Edmonton. Crap, that's gonna be a stacked team. You got the YouTuber Man of the Writ on the Washington Capitals. YouTuber Logan Onyx, who sent me a message on my Discord. He wanted to be a part of it. There you go, buddy. You're in there. And the Twitch streamer No Sleeves. So those are the guys I got in there. If I missed anyone, I do apologize. Oh, we also have, hang on a second. We also have, there was another one. Hang on. The man, the myth, the legend. Where is he? There he is. I skipped him. Rostislav Nasharov. 99 overall. This guy absolutely goated. So we have like 10 different influencers in here. And if you guys would like to download the rosters and either have them on another team, you can move them around. You can also unassign any player that you don't want and they will not show up in your game. So you are good. So let's start this off by going to edit lines. Just take a look at some of the teams here, okay? Because I've not only added in all these players, we're not going to go through every single player individually, right? But here you go. So I've already edited the lines for you. You got Paul Correa, Trevor Zegras, Timu Solani, Corey Perry, Ryan Getzlaff, and Troy Terry. So there's the Anaheim Ducks. The defensive side of things, we didn't add anything there. And goaltenders, they got JSG Gare at 90 overall. So the point of this video and the stream, if you guys think that there's anything that's egregious, I will make some changes and I will update, right? But I'm not making changes from like 89 overall to 90 overall, right? So are you guys all right with the Anaheim Ducks? Where's THG? Where's the hockey guy? Well, I actually was going to create the hockey guy. Vancouver's a little bit too stacked, but also like a hockey guy doesn't make video game videos, you know what I mean? So I don't know if I'd be disrespectful talking about him or not. All these other guys play Be a Pro, play NHL 25. So I thought I'd be respectful and not do that because I have no clue, man. What the fuck? Elvis Presley? Yeah, Vegas and Seattle, they needed some help. All right, so that's good for the Anaheim Ducks. Let's move forward, shall we? That's the Anaheim Ducks. The Boston Bruins, my God. You want to see a blue line? You want to see a blue line? So you got Brad Marchand, Patrice Bergeron back in the game with Pasternak, the greatest line in the history of the NHL. And then, you know, you got Phil Esposito with Milan Lucic on the second line. Not too bad, right? Defensively, look at this nonsense. Ray Bourque, Bobby Orr, Charlie McAvoy, Zdeno Chara, Brad Park, and the YouTuber Toogie. And also, another thing about all the YouTubers, I didn't want to create any kind of drama, so they're all 6 foot, 200 pounds. I kind of randomized their X factors, but all their attributes are exactly the same, right? So they got, I randomized the position, the player type, and the X factors. They're all 6 foot, 200 pounds. I tried to see if I could make them look like them, but, you know, just give me a break, all right? If I did anything wrong there, give me a break. And they got Swaywall in the net. Next up, John Bergie is a lefty. Really? Wait a minute, really? Did I screw that one up? Bergeron's a left-handed? Hang on a second here, because I can fix that right now. That is something that we need to do. Bergeron, did I make him a righty by accident? No, he shoots left. He shoots left. What are you talking about? All right, I appreciate you guys holding me, but man, I think I did this right. I did my due diligence. All right, he shoots right. Oh, he is a righty in real life. Oh, okay. So let me fix that right away. Hang on. Let me fix that right away. Thank you for pointing that out. Edit player. Oh, jeez. You guys don't know how long this took. Fedorov was misspelled. You wrote it as Fedorov. Oh, really? Fedorov is F-E-D-O? Oh, okay. Look at you guys, man. Look at this. I already come in and mistakes are... This is good, though. We want to make this good. We want to make this good for everyone. So Patrice Bergeron, right-handed. Got him. Happy Gilmore didn't crack the roster. Yeah, Nesta, a lot of those guys didn't crack the rosters, especially on teams that were stacked. All right, so I kind of calmed it down on the teams that were stacked. Boston did not need a Happy Gilmore. They were already very good. So, I know it's details. Hang on a sec. He has black stick tape. Don't you dare. Don't you dare. Yeah, see, I don't care about the helmet. I tried to find a face and a haircut. I got the number in there, but I'm not. Don't even start with me with that nonsense. Black stick tape? You want me to go after that kind of detail? I'd have been here till fucking November creating this. No, we're not doing that. No, we are not doing that. All right, so Sergei Fedorov as well, right? This guy said Sergei Fedorov. While I'm here, I might as well do it. Detroit Red Wings. Fedorov. Ah, Fedoroa. Okay, got it. That's a good one. Good one. Happy Gilmore, Enforcer, Johnny Frosty. I tried it. I gave him like the hardest slap shot in the world with no accuracy. I allowed him to beat the shit out of people. But his overall was just not good enough, right? Because I couldn't make him a good skater. I couldn't make him a good passer or anything like that. So he ended up being like 70-something overall. I was like, he's not going to crack the rods. I can't do it here? I can't edit it here? Wait a minute. Oh, what have I done? I got to go back to created players and do it? Holy shit. Yeah, now you guys know what I was up to the last hour. So Sergey, unfortunately, it sorts it by your first name. So Sergey is all the way at the bottom. So hang on a second here, boys. Got to go through 60 different players. There he is. There you go. Wait, Fedorov. There you go. So I go here. And now I can edit it. Edit player. Hang on. He looks good, doesn't he? Yeah, now I can edit it. What's the difference? Oh my god. Oh man, I put his name in the game as well, and the commentators say I should have just read it from the commentators. Well, anyways, appreciate it. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. All right, so back to edit lines. That's actually a close look, yeah? Appreciate it, Rome. Did you make Justin Bieber? No, Vinny, I did not make Justin Bieber. The Toronto Maple Leafs did not need any help, man. They were already stacked. So, Boston, we got Bergeron. Next up, the Buffalo Sabres. Let's go. All right, so Buffalo, not a bad team. Tage Thompson, Pat LaFontaine, Alexander McGillney. How about that? Dawn, Maximum Sports Network. Could be a future update. TSN bar down guys, they all have different favorite teams. Okay. I mean, if you guys want me to create every celebrity in the world, Dawn Maximum Sports Network, I can definitely think about doing that in the future. But for right now, man, I'm kind of burnt out on creating players. I've just been drinking Molson Canadians, eating like shit, putting movies or podcasts on in the background, and just grinding one created player after another created player. After another it just fucking took forever, man. So you guys got to give me a break. I appreciate it, though. Maybe in the future. But hell, you guys could do it for me, right? You guys could do it for me. Jeff15, Boltsy, appreciate the donations. So there's Alexander McGillney, absolute stud. Maxim Afinogenov with Michael Pekka, Alex Tuck. You got John Scott, bouncer. And I think you also have, like, Pominville. But this is the problem. Like, 83 overall. These lower overall players aren't going to crack the roster. And I did want to have a good combination of newer players with older players. Like, we know who Pomin P is, but there's probably Boston Bruin fans that would rather have Jack Quinn or John Jason Paterka playing, right? So I'm not going to do that. Defensively, Rasmus Dahlin, Phil Housley. All right, and in the net, you know who it is. Jesus, all their friggin' studs went to their goaltenders. It's either Ryan effin Miller or the Dominator, Dominic Hasek, baby. Watch out for the Buffalo Sabres. All right, next up. Let's try to fly through this. The Calgary Flames, tough team. They had all those tough guys, remember? So, Theo Fleury, Joe Nieuwendyk, Jerome Iginla, Lanny McDonald, Nazem Kadri, and Gary Roberts, former Leafs playing for Calgary. Oh my god. Jonathan Huberdeau gets pushed down to the third line. Defensively, Mark Giordano, Norris Giordano. Gio is back at it. Born leader, baby. Mackenzie Weed. Dion Fagoof! Take a look at this beauty, baby. Slapshot power, 95. Slapshot accuracy, 60. Get your heads down. He's shooting it from the point, baby. Freaking guy is an absolute stud. Fagoof. Rookie Fagoof. Look at that blue line, Calgary. And then, oh, the Flame fans. Flame fans, I did you guys proud. Mika Kiprasov, 88 overall. How about that, Flame fans? How about that, Flame fans? I made sure to show love to the Canadian teams, baby. Woo! Calgary looking effing good. 36 on faceoffs. Oh, you know, NQ Productions, you know. Dion Fagoof ain't be taking those faceoffs, man. He'd rather just slash the other guy or go for a slap shot off the drop. Carolina. All right, so Carolina, tough team to find some old players. So we got the first celebrity of them all, and I made sure to name the celebrities with their full name as the last name, just so you could find them a lot easier. And if you would like to unassign them so that they're not in your franchise mode or they're not in your Be a Pro, go ahead. You can easily unassign all these players. But when it came to Carolina players, it was hard to find some. Esan55, this got to be one of the best ideas you've had. Appreciate the work you put in, so here's beer on me. Appreciate it, Esan. Yes. Wasn't just my idea. I think I had you guys sparked the idea. You know, it's always a collaboration, but the real hard work was the work. So, yeah, that's where I was the last 2 days. So, I'm asking the question right now. The streak continues, right? Have I proved to you guys that I was working my ass off the last 2 days? Look how long this took. Would you guys have ever sat down and done this yourself? This is hard work. I didn't have time to stream. This is effing work. The streak effing continues, man. Yes, Poppy. Yes. Is this a roster sharing roster on Xbox? Yes, Evan Pigeon. I haven't made it live yet, but we are going to make it live in this stream, and you guys can start downloading it. Okay, good. All right, you gave Bergie black tape. Adus Durag, damn you! All right, so Carolina's Ric Flair, bounce back. I mean, the guy wrestles 300 times a year, never gets injured. Ice pack, you know what I mean? Just goes out there and drinks. It's tricky. He's doing all the moves. Relentless. The Ric Flair flop, shrug it off. All right, can't be injured and skilled up. 16-time. Number 16, the 16-time champion. Woo! Ric Flair, baby. All right, so General Zod, we're about to get into a fight with Ric Flair. But you got Ron Francis in there, right? Sebastian Aho. Eric Stahl. Eric Stahl and Jordan Stahl. They got a pretty good center core over here in Carolina, though, huh? Francis, Eric Stahl, Rod Brendamore, the coach, and Jordan Stahl. Beautiful. Defensively, Slavin, Brent Burns. Okay, let's explain this to you guys. So, the obvious thing to do with a player like Brent Burns is to throw him back with San Jose. The obvious thing to do with a player like Claude Giroux is to throw him back with Philly. However, this is not NHL 27-28. When they retire, we can do this. The point is that Carolina is still depending on Brent Burns on their team, and that means that he's got to stay with them for NHL 25. There are Carolina Hurricane fans out there that want to use Brent Burns on their team, right? Vice versa for Giroux in Ottawa. So there are some players that I moved back to their former teams, but players that are big-time pieces of current teams, they stayed. All right, so that is the decision I made. If you guys don't like it, you can make the changes yourself. And in the net, we got Cam Ward. Now, David Ayers, the fucking Zamboni driver, the goaltender, whatever. I was thinking about putting him in the game, but we already have Anderson. We already have Cam Ward. Again, it just doesn't work. All right, so if you would like to create him, go ahead. But he just didn't work in this universe. We got Cam Ward. Artur Zerbe. No, it was Cam Ward. I know that Carolina was a tough one. If you guys want to create some players for Carolina, go ahead. Now, I gave you guys that premise with Brent Burns, but because the Detroit Red Wings are so stacked, and because Patrick Kane bled the red, black, and white, I put him back with Chicago, baby. It's prime Kane, Showtime Kane, 93 overall, alongside of Connor Bedard. They got Marian Hossa in there. They got Taser, Jonathan Taves. They got Patrick Sharp. Watch out for Chicago. Want to see their blue line? Here we go. Duncan Keith with Chris Chelios. Brian Campbell. There you go. You can put a skater alongside of Seth Jones. He needs it. And then Brent Seabrook down there as well. And then, you know, in the net, you could go Antiniemi. You could go Crawford. Nah, to hell with that. Let's go Glenn Hall. 90. What is he? 93 overall. So, Chicago is back, ladies and gentlemen. Bedard has himself some teammates right now. The Wings are going to retire Kane's jersey. I'll get out of here. All right, so Chicago looking real good. Next up. Okay, so this team I did not create a single player for because they didn't need it. All right, but we added enough. Watch this. Filthy. It's going to be McKinnon handing the Stanley Cup off to Joe Sakic to repeat history. Peter Forsberg, Nathan McKinnon, and Mikko Rantanen. Peter Stastny, Joe Sakic, Nikuskin. Milan Hajduk, 50-goal scorer with Casey Middlestat and Michel Goulet. Gabriel Landeskog, Claude Lemieux, and Colton. Who else have we got? Alex Tonga, you know, so if you want to get Claude Lemieux out of there, you can put Alex Tonga in there. I mean, my God almighty. Holy crap, man. Defensively, Devin Taves with Cale Makar, Adam Foote, Gerard. We could have gone Rob Blake, but we went Rob Blake on the LA Kings. And then And out of all the teams that are going to sim well in the franchise mode, I think Colorado's going to be up there, man. Oh my God, Colorado. Effing unbelievable team, man. I was about to say, where's Tonga? Yeah, Gonzo Dinero. There's a lot of players that just don't even make the list. And then I start playing a game where I'm chasing my tail. Now do I edit Tonga's stats to get up there? Like, it's just too much work. So, again, you guys can download the rosters and edit them however you want. If Alex Tonga is your favorite player, put him up there on the first line with Nate McKinnon. I don't care. The Columbus Blue Jackets. All right, here we go. Rostislav Nasharov, 99 overall, 99 in every single category, all right? You can catch this guy on you don't even need me telling you that, all right? It's Nasher, baby. This guy, I gave him all of the greatest shooting attributes. I went back and I listened to some of his Be a Pro episode number 1. He said multiple times he wanted to be the left-handed Alexander Ovechkin, so that's exactly what I gave him, all right? Gold 1T, beauty backhand, close quarters, make it snappy, shock and awe, and skilled up. This guy's going to be getting like 75 goals a freaking season, all right? And the Columbus Blue Jackets, they need it because other than Rick Nash, man, it is pretty weak. So I gave Rick Nash a little bit of an upgrade, 91 overall. There it is. Nash to Nasharoff, yep. And defensively, what do they got here? Nothing, man. Yeah, so obviously, the two reasons why I made Nasharoff 99 overall. Guy's killing it on YouTube, killing it on Twitch, right? He's way up there, so we got to show the due diligence. But also, Columbus is pretty weak, right? So a 99 overall player, bang, there it is. So we're going to have to lock down Nasharoff, boys. Why is he number 61, Nash? I don't know. He wanted number 61, didn't he? I saw that in one of the videos. Okay, that's another thing. If I got any of the numbers wrong or handedness wrong or jersey, whatever, for any of the influencers, I do apologize. Or I'm trying my best. I apologize. You forgot Thomas Coberley on the Leafs. The Leafs don't need a blue line, buddy. Deturbinator for all the work. Appreciate it, my man. Friar Fax 9. Did he show Boston goalies? Boston goalies. Did I not show you Boston goalies? We can go back and show you. Boston goalies just going to be Swaywall. I didn't put Tim Thomas in there. So hang on a second. Boston goalies. Yeah, it's just going to be Swaywall at 89 overall in Corpus Salem. All right. Rick Nash is number 61. I know, but I gave it to Nasher. All right, I think I made Rick Nash number 16. But like I said, we'll see. Like, if you guys want to change it, go ahead and change it yourself. Jaeger, appreciate it for 1 month. Thank you very much. The Dallas Stars. All right, so the Dallas Stars. Jason Robertson, Mike Medano. Oh, yeah, and YouTuber Logan Onyx. This guy sent me a message on the Discord. I was like, oh, man, should I even put him in there? But you know what? He was the one guy who went out of his way to actually ask to be in the roster, so I put him in the roster. There he is, 6'9", 275, baby. Rupe Hintz, Pierre Turgeon, and Matt Duchesne, Jamie Benn, Wyatt Johnston, and Yari Lettinen. Look at Yari Lettinen there. And then, of course, Evgeny Dadonov. You guys wanted him on Florida, but he's still in the effing game. So Dadonov is there, man. Defensively, Heiskanen, Sergei Zubov, Harley, Dumba, Lindell, and Labushkin. Flair casually locking in the figure 4 mid-fight. Ric Flair. Woo! And then goaltenders, the Eagle, baby, Ed Belfour. Sorry, Ottinger, take a deep seat. You're on the freaking pine. It's time for Bedford. Ed Belfour. Oh my God, I can't even talk. All right, so again, back to the YouTubers and the influencers. All you guys have to do, I just want to show you, we'll come back into this screen. If you guys feel like the influencers are lame, if they're just not for your universe, no problem, right? All you got to go do is find them in here. I label them all YouTuber or Twitch streamers, so their first name is going to start with a Y or a T. I think there's only one Twitch streamer and it's no sleeves, but here they are. They're all here with Y, YouTuber something. So all you have to do is click on their name and unassigned team, and boom, they're out of there, right? And then I think if they're out of there, they won't even be assigned to free agency. So if you'd like to change it, go ahead. It's easy, right? It's easy. For me, I'm going to leave them on because, like I said, I need content to talk about when I'm playing Be a Pro because EA Sports ain't giving us the content. I got to find things to talk about, man. Sucks you can't download this on PS5. Yeah, that's man. That's the next year, right? Buy a PS5 just to redo the rosters exactly the same for... Fuck that. You guys would have to pay me to do that. No, not doing it. Not doing it. All right, so next up, we got the Detroit Red Wings. All right, so Detroit is going to be an absolute stacked team. All the original sixes, man, just absolutely stacked. Guidimon, if you fight Ric Flair and don't say, I'm sorry, I love you before the final punch, you have failed us. All right, Shawn Michaels, calm down. What is this, 2008? Brandon Shanahan, Sergei Fedorov, there it is, and Gordie Howe. Yeah, pretty good. Oh, yeah, Steve Yzerman, second line center. Oh, Pavel Datsyuk, third line center. Not bad. Oh, Henrik Zetterberg, fourth line center. It's not fair. It's not fair, Detroit. It's not effing fair. So I had to leave some of the new players in there. If you guys want to edit the lines yourself, go and look at that Detroit team. Now, I know people are going to say, Johnny, the Datsyuk at 92 is not enough. I get it. You could make him 94, 95. I wasn't rating the players based on what EA Sports' rosters were. I was rating the players based on my own. So 92 on my created is pretty effing high. I think the highest I created legit was like 93, 94. So 92 is like, it's there. You know what I mean? So don't worry about it. Defensively, you got 94 Nick Lidstrom. There he is. YouTuber Tactics HD. Check him out on YouTube. Making franchise modes. Jeff Petrie, Meta, and Gustafson. So they got a good blue line right there. And then Nasher, Rusty Nasher, gonna take this league over. Appreciate it, Nasher. Yo, Nasher, before you start up your Be A Pro, you gotta download these rosters and play them as well. Come on, EA Sports. They're trash. They're not giving us any content. And I got Chris Osgood. I mean, there's different goalies that you could go with Detroit. Mike Vernon. You go Dominic Hasek. People were saying Dominic Hasek should be in there as well. But you know what, man? Chris Osgood with no X factors, you know, the typical backup that was good enough to be a starter and win a Stanley Cup under an established Detroit team. I mean, it's perfect, right? So Chris Osgood. So a little bit of a stacked forward, core, an amazing stacked forward core. Blue line a little bit weaker. You got the YouTuber in there, and then the goaltender as well. All right, let's move on. Let's keep it going, man. This is Elite. Be A Pro going to be so dead this year, but this is such a good idea. Yeah. The game drives me so crazy, Nasher. I have to start doing. Dude, I spent, I think, over 16 hours over the last 2 days. That's why I didn't stream. Just drinking my Molson Canadian and going through player after player, editing them all. I made you 99 overall, bud. But holy crap, man. It took forever. So holy shit, I'm going to chase that bag this year and squeeze every penny out of these rosters as I can. Every franchise mode simulation that I can think of, I'm doing it. I'm going to follow players' careers. I mean, holy shit. Domsky, get to work, man. All right, so next up, we got oh shit, are you guys ready for it? Quite possibly the greatest top six in the history of the NHL. This is not even fair. Zach Hyman, McDavid, and Draisaitl. 1T Glory, Wayne Gretzky, Yari Curry, Glenn Anderson, Ryan Nugent-Hopkins, and Jeff Skinner. So, yeah, we could do something like this. How about Hyman? You know, you could take a seat for Wayne. Wayne Gretzky, Connor McDavid, Leon Draisaitl. Woo-wee! Now, I know, no one wants to see Hyman alongside, but I figured Yari Curry was Gretzky's, you know, not his tough guy, but the winger that could help him out, right? Hyman is that same guy for McDavid. It's perfect. No Messier's criminal? Timster17. We all came to the conclusion that Messier would be best suited as a New York Ranger. That's just the way we decided it, all right? So let's continue on. Defensively, they got Paul Coffey. They got the YouTuber Pasta. Oh my God. They got two YouTubers on this team. Evan Bouchard, Ekholm, Marty McSorley back there to protect Wayne Gretzky and Connor McDavid now. And goaltenders, you got Grant Fuhr in the net. So pretty good, man. Pretty good. You didn't create Nail, Johnny? I thought I did create Nail. That's a good fucking call out. I forgot about that. Hang on. This is what happens when you create so many players. Offense. Hang on a second. Get him out of there for Esa Tikkanen. Where is he? Oh my God. How many players do they have? I think I have. Wait. What? Oh! I didn't. Oh! Hang on. I'm clicking buttons. Man. Give me a second, guys. All right. So if I take Esa Tikkanen. Yeah, see, they got a Lesh Hemsky. There he is. There he is. All right. They got a Lesh Hemsky. If I take him out of there, is Ryan Smith in here as well? I think Ryan Smith is in here. Ryan Smith is in here as well. There you go. I'm sorry. I didn't edit these right. There's Ryan Smith. Nail Yakupov. Prime Nail Yakupov. 84 overall. Yeah, put some respect. His rookie season, it was decent. It's just his sophomore and his third, his fourth, and his fifth, and it fell off after that, man. Nail Yakupov, the bus, he's in there, and Ryan Smith, all right? So there you go, Edmonton. You got the nail Selly on him. Oh, my God. You fucking Sellies now you guys want me to do? Are you crazy? A Guidimon with the gifted sub to Nasher. There you go, Guidimon. Give Nasher the emotes. HGBH83 with the resubscription. I already got a Guidimon. Pasta. LaPecca Pasta is ready. Let's go, Pasta on YouTube. Logan Onyx. John, I can't believe you did that for me, man. Been watching since I was in 5th grade, and now I'm in college. Fucking low-key old joke my way. You inspired me to start making content. Appreciate it, Logan Onyx. There you go, buddy. You're in the game. Yager, 1 month. Dawn Maximum Sports Network. Flair Casually Lock. I got you. I appreciate it, guys. If I'm missing any donations or subs, I do apologize. Florida! All right, so Florida, kind of a boring team because all their success has been right now. Like, who's in the past? But we decided to take Pavel Bure from Vancouver and slap him on the Florida Panthers. So how about them apples now? The defending Stanley Cup champions with Pavel Bure in his prime? A team that, oh my God, that speed. So the one guy that I gave, what's it called? Gold wheels and elite edges to, the speed. The speed of Pavel Bure, baby. Unbelievable. So, you know, Matthew Tkachuk, Barkov, Bure. Bure, sorry, not Bure. Scott Mellanby is in there. Defensively, you got Jay Bomeister alongside of Aaron Ekblad, Gustav Forsling, and then in the net. Now, Florida Panther fans, I'd love to hear what you have to say about this, because Sergei Bobrovsky has been dethroned by Roberto Luongo, 91 overall. I gave it to him. Nucks fans lost it with that vote. I don't care. Sergio with the 10 gifted memberships on YouTube. Appreciate it, Sergio. Thank you very much. And all you guys were getting green names because of Sergio. Say thank you to the man. He was nice enough to gift you 10 subs, baby. Age 45, he is done by season 1. No, actually, so good news. We'll do it again. But good news. Here we go, because I was afraid of that. Good news. The older players do not retire based on age. They retire based on potential and overalls. Nobody retires at the end of year number 1. Even fucking Gordie Howe, 90-something, does not retire. So we're good. You can get multiple years in with this. I made sure all the players that I created basically have a minimum contract 3 years, all right? So that would be the Florida Panthers. No Jokinen and Weiss Payne. Oh, man. Yeah, all right, Charles. Sorry. Damn, this guy Charles comes in, and look at his avatar. It's actually a guy wearing a Florida Panther jersey. Here I am thinking to myself, okay, I got to make sure I do the Canadian teams well. I got to make sure I do the original 6 American teams well. And I'm thinking to myself, fuck the Florida Panthers. I give him Luongo and Bure. That's enough. Scott Mellanby. And this guy comes in with no freaking Weiss or no freaking Jokinen. Oh, my God. And he's right. He's right. I can't even complain. He's right. Dude, it's just I lost my will to live sometimes when I was doing this. I had to move forward. I'm sorry, man. Van Beesbrook, well, I was thinking about Van Beesbrook, but the fact is they got Luongo and Bobrovsky, so that's enough. All right, so here we go. What? No David Booth? Get out of here, Vic Vega. Get out of here, Vic Vega. Is that's Pulp Fiction, is it? Oh my God. All right, so the LA Kings. Now, we were really thinking about putting Wayne Gretzky on the LA Kings because that sweet-ass LA King logo, but he had to go back to Edmonton. So we got Luc Robitaille, Marcel Dion, and Adrian Kempe. Jeff Carter, that's right. It's the 2010 LA Kings. Anze Kopitar, got an increase, baby. Kevin Fiala. Mike Richards, remember him? Philippe Danault and Dustin Brown, former captain Dustin Brown. Snoop, LA Snoop Dogg, baby. I forgot I created him. Quentin Byfield and Trevor Moore. There it is. Snoop Dogg is in there. Big fan of the LA Kings. Hang on a second. It's fucking hot down here, man. Woo! Oh. It was cold and now it's hot. Snoop too high to skate? Nah, he's perfect, man. Did he? No, stop it. Stop it, guys. You're getting me in trouble now. All right, here we go. So the LA Kings, they got, I need this in, yeah. They got Rob Blake. They got Drew Doughty back in his prime. Okay, so this one was an interesting one. I think you guys will be all right with this one. Alec Martinez just moved. He was on Vegas. He just moved to a new team. What was the new team he went to? He's on a new team right now. I decided that he could go back to the LA Kings, right? Chicago. You guys all right with Alec Martinez going from Chicago back to LA? The big time 2014 game-winning goal. I mean, he's a big part of that LA squad. I had to put him back in there. Justin Will, oh man, Mr. Game 7 would have been good, but the thing is, they already have enough forwards on this team, right? So you got to think about the guys that I added. I added Dion Robitaille. I made Kopitar better. They added Carter Brown, Richard Snoot, like they already got a boatload, and the man who really, there it is, Jonathan Quick. So just like the 2010 Chicago Blackhawks, you have the 2010 LA Kings. All right, there you go. Next up, let's keep moving. Now Williams should be on the Canes. Oh yeah, that's actually a good point. Yeah. All right, so the Minnesota Wild, tough team again to find some players, but we got some to help out Kaprizov. First up, Marian Gaborik, back in his prime. Oh, I gave him speed as well, just like Pavel Bure. Marian Gaborik right there. All right, so he can play the right wing, the speed with Kaprizov, and down the middle, the head coach for D1, D2, not so much D3. He became a lawyer by then. The Minnesota Miracle Man, Gordon Bombay. Before he became a head coach for Pee Wee hockey, he was a draft pick by the Minnesota North Stars. So I'm putting him here, baby. Gordon Bombay, 5'6", 159. Let's go, man. Pull it all together and get some freaking points for Kaprizov and Gaborik. Zuccarello, Boldy, Eric. Oh, I also got Mikko Koivu back in there. This team sucks though, for real. Yeah. No, I didn't get Chase Davison in there. No, because I didn't know how to create him. If I make him 99, if I make, you know what I mean. So Koivu, Gaborik, and Gordon Bombay. There's your three. Faber, unfortunately, no defensemen and goaltenders. And Nicholas Backstrom. Yeah, I admit it. Minnesota. If I did you rough, I'm sorry, but there's just no one to go back in time and pull from history, right? I'm sorry, Minnesota. I'm sorry. Cartman should be Kings as goalie. He's big boned. Cartman from freaking South. Okay. So there's the Minnesota Wild. Parise and Suter. Nah, they didn't really do anything with Minnesota. Nah, sorry, Minnesota. Sorry. Some teams like this, they just get the shaft. I gave you Gordon Bombay and Marian Gaborik and Mikko Koivu. Sorry. Les Montréal Canadiens. Oh, oui. Qu'est-ce que c'est? Cole Caulfield, Jean Beliveau, Maurice Richard, and Henry Richard. Yeah, brothers. You can put them on the same line together. Here you go. The Richard brothers. Boliveau can play second. Oh, my God. You got Patrick Laine in there. You got Bob Gainey in there. You got Nick Suzuki in there. You got Saku Koivu in there. You got Yaroslav Slavkovsky in there. Who else do they got? They got Kirby Dack. Newhook is on the bench. Evans, Dvorak, left wings. Harvey Pinard, right wings. Anderson, Gallagher. Nealon. Friggin' tough guy on the bench as well. Whoa. Did I say Yaroslav Slavkovsky? I meant Yuri. Jeez, I got that one wrong completely. Yuri Slavkovsky. I'm sorry. Defensively, Serge Savard. PK Subban with his thunderclap and his 1T and his back at you and his truculence. There it is, Montreal. PK Subban, man, playing alongside of Serge Savard. Oh, my God. Where's Guy Lafleur, John? Guy Lafleur wasn't in the game, but I figured they already had so many forwards. You guys want me to create Guy Lafleur as well? That's like, there's some teams okay, calm down. They're stacked. They got everyone. What do you got? You want more? Oh, Jesus. All right. I mean, I can go back there. I can do it, but they got enough. They got enough. Their blue line. And there you go. Montreal fans, I did you good. PK Subban and Carey Price. Right back together. Le prix est bon. Oui. Alexander Markov. Oh, man. Alexander Markov is a good one. All right. They got plenty. They got plenty. Look at Minnesota and then look at Montreal. Montreal, you can't complain. You got plenty, all right? Unfortunately, there's no YouTubers or Twitch streamers that I could have put Superb Man on Montreal for 2021. Next up, all right, the Islanders. Islander fans, You might have thought at first your team didn't have anyone. Well, I went out and I created someone, and I did you due diligence. Mike effing Bossy, 95 overall. Now, that's a legitimate 95. I took a look at those numbers. Those numbers were absolutely ridiculous, all right? The amount of points this guy put up, goals and assists in only like 700 games played or 900 games played. I forget what it was. I made Mike Bossy a freaking 95 overall, all right? I don't care if you guys don't agree with it. That's it. Trottier, he's at 91. Gillis, all right. Duclair, Barzell, and Horvat. Ray Ferraro, Brock Nelson, Palmieri. It gets a little bit rough here, Islanders, but at least you got Mike Bossy up there. Bossy is mid. Oh, yeah, leave it up to the Ranger fan to say he's mid. Dennis Potvin and Noah Dobson. Adam Pelech and Ryan Pulak. Darius Kasparaitis, there it is. And in the net, you got Billy Smith and Sorokin, all right? So the Islanders, they got themselves enough. They do. They can have themselves a good simulation. Where's Sean Cole? Stop it. Stop it. Oh, my God, you goofs. The New York Rangers. All right, here we go. Ranger fans, you're going to like this, all right? Finally, that's what the Ranger fans have been waiting for. A stud down the middle. A legit freaking generational talent. The leader, Mark Messier, 1994. There it is, all right? Beautiful. Mika Zibanejad with Artemi Panarin. Alexei Lafreniere with Rattel and Kreider. Trocheck with Riley Smith. And there's Nick Kiprios. Let's go, Kipper. With Matt Rempe. What a tough line. Who else they got on this team? Capo Caco. I thought they would have more, to be honest. Carrick and VC. Oh, there he is. Yeah, right. Sean Avery. Oh, my God. I'll throw Sean Avery in there. And look what I gave Sean Avery. Total Eclipse. The man talking mad shit on front of the net actually forced the NHL to implement new rules. No one screened the goalie better than Sean Avery, baby. None. None whatsoever. Defensively, oh my God, talk about an offensive blue line, man. Brian Leach and Adam I'm done. I throw in the towel right now. Forget it. That power play with Mark Messier in there is, oh my God, the passes. The passes are going to be unreal, man. And goaltenders, okay. So we had an argument about who should be the starting goaltender. Is it Shesterkin? Is it Lundqvist? Is Shesterkin the future Lundqvist? What I did was I made Lundqvist 92 and Shesterkin in 92. So they'll both play an even amount of games throughout the regular season. All right? Deal? I'm sorry. Ranger fans wanted Shesterkin as much as Lundqvist, so I went with it. The King is better. Well, I made him 92. He was 90 overall. He was going to be a backup to Shesterkin. I made him much better. And I see those comment sections. I see it. I'm reading it right now. All right, don't think I forgot. You're damn right I went ahead and did this. He just wasn't in there for some reason. All right, Sorokin, you're taking a seat, and we are putting in the man, the myth, the legend, Rick DiPietro. Still probably getting paid from the New York Islanders. Drafted first overall, baby. He is loading up as the backup. You damn right I got him in there. You damn right I got him in there. Next up, oh my God. You guys ready for this one? Now, mainstream fans, you may not like this. If you're not a fan of my GM mode commentaries, it might not make sense. But for me, this team looks amazing. The return of Joel Lavalley and Maxim Anisimov. Ukraine Wayne driving the Nashville Predators. Zod, we have a tough matchup when we have to go into Nashville, baby. Philip Forsberg, Joel Lavalley, and Maxim Anisimov. Gustav Nyquist, Steven Stamkos, and Jonathan Marchessault. The depth. Morgan Fotinos? No, we did not get Morgan Fotinos in there. Just those two, all right? Bang. Bang, Nashville. Bang, Nashville. Weber Bomb is back. Captain Shea Weber is home in Nashville. Stephen A. Smith, the Nashville Predators. No, we didn't get Stephen A. Smith in there. Roman Josi and Shea Weber. Oh, my God. And goaltenders? Finland's own Pekka Rinne. Made him 91 overall. Get out of the way. You see Saros? Saros is back to being a backup for Pekka Rinne. Poor Saros. He can't escape him. Vokun, my guy. You want Vokun in there? There you go. Look at these guys. Look at these slick little ricks in the chat thinking that they can just name somebody to flex their hockey intelligence, thinking that I haven't loaded them up. Maybe I did. Maybe I effing did. But be careful. Was his name Keith Ballard? Get that guy who swings hockey sticks away. Thomas Vokoun, buddy. He's got trauma from that nonsense. Was his name Ballard? It might have been Ballard. I forget his name. Oh, all right. Let's go. Legwan 2-2 and Erat. Shut up. Erat's there. It's just in the form of Philip Forsberg. That was a great trade, Washington. All right, this team, no one's thinking of this team, but I'm telling you, the domination that they had in the 2000s, they have a team. The New Jersey effing Devils. You ready for this one? They have a team. Ilya Kovalchuk, Jack Hughes, and Jesper Bratt. Patrick Elias, Nico Hischier, Timo Meyer. Zach Parise, Scott Gomez, Brian Giunta. Jason Arnott, Bobby Holik, and Stefan Nose. Yeah, that is a blue chip squad, man. I'm telling you, they can play. They can simulate. There it is. So I know what you guys are saying. Zach Parise on Minnesota. I disagree. Zach Parise had to go back to the New Jersey Devils. Defensively, here's where they flex, all right? Scott Niedermayer alongside of Larry Robinson. Eric Lindros, hi, buddy. It's Scott Stevens with gold truculence alongside of Brett Pesce, Dougie Hamilton, and Luke Hughes. Look at that blue line. And when you have a blue line like that, when you have a center core like that, is he going to have to do much? Or is this game just going to trap it down and allow Martin de Brodeur to just get shutout after shutout after shutout? Just like they did in the 2000s. Martin Brodeur, man. New Jersey is stacked. All right. Let's move on. The Ottawa, it's a fun team. I think Ottawa Senator fans are going to like this. So you lost out on Claude Giroux, but there he is, 07. 50 and 07. I got to add some X factors to Danny Heatley. We can do that at the end. At 50 and 07, Danny Heatley, the All-Star, Jason Spezza, and Daniel Alfredson. How is it to see that line back together, Ottawa? How is it? That is a beautiful. Back in 07, that line was fucking incredible, man. Right? And then you got Alexei Yashin, who came before it all. Paired together with the modern guys, Brady Tkachuk and Tim Stützle. That's filth. Oh, Giroux is still there. Right. I didn't get rid of Giroux. What am I talking about? Claude Giroux is still there. Chris Neal down there. Where's Fragapan? No, I didn't create Jesus Fragapan. Stop that. Defensively, you got yourself Wade Redden and you got yourself Chris Phillips. But it's about that first line. Alfie, Heatley, and Spezza. They're all back together. And in the net, you can go Craig Anderson as your backup. Linus Ullmark, 89. Like I said, I wanted a good combination of older players, but modern players as well, especially modern players that have just been traded. That's why Stammer's still going to stay in Nashville. That's why, Ullmark is going to stay here in Ottawa, all right? Gordon Lynch, I decided to, Gordon Lynch called me up and wanted to be in my universe, but I said, you know what, kid, you're too depressing, get out of here. And you know what he did? He went on to win the Masterton again next year, so I'm helping the kid out, man. I'm helping the kid out. All right, next up. Erik Karlsson? No, Erik Karlsson is still on Pittsburgh, and he's a big part of that team. All right, I'm sorry, guys. Those are the decisions I made. Erik Karlsson is still a necessary piece of the Pittsburgh Penguins right now. In the future, we'll slap Erik Karlsson on Ottawa if we do this again. But right now, this year, sorry, he's on Pittsburgh. We're not moving back all those teams, man. Sorry. All right, so the Philadelphia Flyers, you got Simone Gagne, the Big E, Eric Lindros, and Mark Recchi. You know, I might need to move John LeClaire up here alongside of Eric. There you go. We need Renberg in there as well now. Bobby Clark, oh my God. Bobby Clark and Jeremy Roenick on the same line. Chirping, being aggressive, being gritty, starting fights. Watch out, the Broad Street Bullies are back. With Lindros on the first, Keith Primeau, who's no small guy himself, 6'5", 220. Oh my, and then Scott Hartnell on the Broad Street Bullies are back. No Danny Briere. There he is. No Sean Couturier, no Briere. Briere's there. Briere is there. All right, there's always going to be a few ones that are just left out, guys. Farabee's not even playing as well, right? It is what it is. Defensively, all right, so you wanted Gordy's son, Mark Howe, a stud defenseman for the Philadelphia Flyers, one of the all-time leaders on the blue line. I actually had to go back and find some defensemen for Philadelphia just because I know you got Kimmo Timonen in there, but when it came to games played and points, it was these guys, man. Eric Desjardins, remember him? Holy shit. And Mark Howe, there it is. Then we still got Sanheim, Drysdale, Johnson, and York. And in the net, we got the YouTuber, the Finn for the win. You got Ron Hextall in there as well. And again, if you guys don't like the idea of the YouTubers, the influencers being in there, just go back to create a player and unassign, all right? So there's the Finn for the win. All the guys are the same overall, 90 overall. All right, there it is. Jesus, oh no, here we go. Jesus Fragapan, the holy city of Ottawa will not forget this vile transgression by Johnny Superbman. I will smite thee with holy vengeance and curse any further GM mode until I am rightfully established as the captain of the Senators. The word of the Lord. I thought forgiveness was a priority, Jesus Fragapan. You're gonna curse me? Good Lord Almighty, man, that is crazy. All right, well, I can't buckle. I can't buckle. No, we got to just move forward. Sorry. That's blasphemy. Sorry. All right, we did Philadelphia. Next up, all right, Here's another team where it's kind of not fair, and I didn't even edit the players. Jesus. I forgot about him. Prime Phil Kessel, baby. Let's take a look at some of these numbers. All right, defense not really there. Body checking not really there. Passing is pretty good. Skating, look at that wrist shot accuracy, wrist shot power, baby. No slap shot, no backhand. All right, and then make it snappy, bounce back, heat seeker, magnetic, third eye, and wheels. Let's go, Phil. Let's go, Phil. So Phil's playing alongside of Mario Lemieux and Jaromir Jagr. Not too effing bad, baby. Geno Malkin alongside of Crosby and Brian Rust. Oh, you know what? Hang on a second here. Chris Kunitz, you can go up there and play. Whoa! I'm hitting buttons. What the? I'm hitting fucking buttons. Oh, shit! I don't know what I just hit, dude. I was in some screen. I was hitting the A button, and shit just took off on me. Don't even know, man. It's like I'm playing Spider-Man, and sometimes he just fucking goes. All right, quick swap. That's what I'm looking for. There you go. Boomer, shut up, you asshole zoomer. Rather be a boomer than a zoomer in 2024. That's for damn sure. Kunitz, Crosby, Malkin, a second line, all right? So Kunitz is right there. Defensively, you got, YouTuber, urinating tree. This guy adds in the Dadanoff sound effect every time he talks about Dadanoff. So I got the tree in there, baby. Playing the blue line for the Pittsburgh Penguins alongside Larry Murphy, Erik Karlsson. So you see what I mean about Karlsson? He's got to be on this team. Sergei Gonchar, Chris Letang, and oh my God. Oh my God, that blue line. And then I did it. Marc-Andre Fleury. The Flower is back in Pittsburgh. So the Pens, fun team, man, Pens. The late 2010s, right? You got Flower back in there. You got Kessel. You got some faces that helped you win Stanley Cups. And they've all come back together. All right, at one time for one season. Let's go. The Flower where he belongs. That's what I'm talking about, Goose 54. Michael Ryan, need Coke and coffee. I'm not putting Coke in here. Are you kidding me? Beyond disrespectful. And coffee is already on Edmonton, right? Yeah, we looked at the Edmonton Oilers blue line. They already got Paul Coffey. Pittsburgh. All right, so San Jose Sharks. Here we go. Logan Onyx, appreciate it. Thanks for joining, buddy. All right, so the San Jose Sharks, the team that couldn't get the Stanley Cup. You got Patrick Marleau. Man, I didn't give Joe Thornton an X Factor. Whoops. Joe Thornton, 92. Jonathan Cheechoo. There it is. Cheechoo back ready to score 50 goals alongside of prime jumbo Joe Thornton. Come on now. Tyler Toffoli, Joe Pavelski, and Owen. Oh man, Joe Pavelski and Owen Nolan. Here's a friggin' blast from that. Vincent Domfus, no sleeves. The Twitch streamer, no sleeves. You can follow this guy on Twitch, all right? He's going live all the time. Alongside of Macklin Celebrini. Let's go. And then Costin, Logan Couture, and Eklund, all right? So no sleeves can help Celebrini develop a little bit. Defensively, I made Marc-Edouard Vlasic a little bit better. He's been there. Dan Boyle back over here. It's a little bit weak, but then goaltenders, I did you guys good. Just like Mika Kiprasov over there in Calgary, it's Evgeny Nabokov, baby. Evgeny Nabokov, goaltender for the San Jose Sharks. Toskala, yeah, Toskala's right there as well. All right, let's move on. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. Let's keep it fresh. Let's keep it entertaining. Let's keep it moving. San Jose. Okay. Now, this is the first of two. Minnesota kind of fell into this category, but Minnesota still had Gaborik and Mikko Koivu. Seattle and Vegas have nobody. All right, expansion teams in the last 5 years. Vegas was 2018, 19, somewhere along. I think it was 18 to that Vegas. Yeah. So like 6-7 years now, right? Very hard to find players that were from the past. So what we decided to do is we added celebrities or just like weird names to both Seattle and to Vegas. All right, was it 2007, 17? My bad. All right, so first up, the Seattle Kraken. All right, the players that we added. First up, it's Seattle's Ken Griffey Jr. He's a playmaker ready to go to create all sorts of offense down the middle. Not center field, but he's center, baby. Relentless ankle breaker, elite edges, magnetic puck on a string, and send it. All right, so the Seattle Mariner great Ken Griffey Jr. coming to play for the Seattle Kraken. All right, and next up, Oakland's Marshawn Lynch, baby. Power forward with back at ya. This guy's all about driving the net to get those points, all right? Just driving to get through. So you got Oakland's Marshawn Lynch. You got Seattle's Ken Griffey Jr. You got the rest of the team in there, right? Chandler Stevenson, McCann, Beniers, Eberle, Gord. And this one's goofy. And if you guys don't want this, fine. Defensively, it's Captain Davy Jones from the locker where the Kraken exists. It's Captain Davy Jones, baby. 6'9", 290 pounds. His X factor is Octopussy. He works with the Kraken after all. There it is. Born leader, bouncer, ice pack, thunderclap, and truculence, all right? There is a rival for Johnny General Zod. He's 6'9", 290. Zod versus Davy Jones? Oh my God. All right, so it's goofy. If you guys don't like that, all you got to do is find Captain Davy Jones in the created players and unassign him. He will not be in there. All right, but that is the Seattle Kraken. And they have no goalies. There's whatever goalie. I didn't add a goalie on there. All right, so Seattle's pretty weak, but with those three players, we add to the story. So I hope with that example, you guys understand what I'm going for here, right? So imagine a game where General Zod is matching up against the Seattle Kraken. How can you turn that game into a fun commentary? Because there are players that you can talk about, but now when we play against the Seattle Kraken, it's Zod versus Marshawn Lynch. It's Zod versus Ken Griffey Jr. It's Zod versus fucking Captain Davy. You know what I mean? It's just, this is what we need to do to make Be A Pro a little bit better this year. All right, now, next up. Now, this team is a funny fucking team. Watch this. You know how they made the skill-based one-timers in this game a lot better? Dude, if Zod goes to St. Louis, becomes a playmaker, I got skill-based one-timers up the ass, all right? First off, you got Brett Hull. Yeah, not bad. Let's see this shot. Oh, 98, 98, 97, 97. Yeah, Brett Hull. I'll just send one-time freaking sauces over to him over and over again. And bang, 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 bang. Apple, apple, goal, goal. All right, you got Keith Kachuk in there. You got Fedorko. You got Buchnevich. Great. And then how about the blue line? Oh, yeah, Al McInnes. Every time I get into the offensive zone, I'll just either pass it to Brett Hull or Al McInnes. Bang, 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 apple, apple. And what's about Chris Pronger? Slap shot power, 93. Yeah, he could take him as well. Oh my God, man. No Tarasenko or Oshie. No, you know what? I could do Tarasenko, but no Oshie. Oshie I left on the Washington Capitals. He won a Stanley Cup there, right? But they got themselves Brett Hull. They got themselves Fedorko. And in the net, who do they got? Jacques Plante. Oh, 95 years of age. Jacques Plante. What a beauty, baby. He's got that World War II haircut. Unbelievable. Jacques Plante. All right, so St. Louis looking real good, man. 94, the Brett Hull, they got the blue line, they got everything. And we got to decide, what team does Zod go to here? Oh, shit, we'll get to that. The Tampa Bay Lightning. Interesting team. Interesting team. So, they got what they have now in Jake Gensel, Braden Point, and Nikita Kucherov, right? Martin St. Louis back with Tampa Bay. Brad Richards, Mr. Conn Smythe back with it. Dave Anderchuk, look at that, Tampa Bay, right? Then you got down the Vinny LeCavalier. Vinny LeCavalier. So there's your 4 additions to the forward core, Tampa Bay Lightning fans. Defensively, I gave you, McDonough is already back there. I think, yeah, defensively you were already good. Yeah, I didn't give you any defensemen because McDonough came back. Sergachev is needed on Utah. Who else was a defenseman when they were winning in the 2020s? It was Sergachev, Hedman, Cernak, McDonough. Yeah, McDonough was already there. Like, who else? Who else is there? Dan Boyle. Yeah, oh, Dan Boyle. Yes, Dan Boyle. That was the one. But when I asked you guys where Dan Boyle should go, the vote went towards the San Jose Sharks. So that's just the way it is. No Ben Bishop. No, there's no need for a backup goaltender. I got Andrei Vasilevsky, all right? You could tell by the end of this list, I was getting a lot more fed up with myself. So I was just flying through these teams now. They got enough, man. They got enough. Nikolai Habibul. I might have had, hang on. Habibulin might have been there. Hang on. I might not have just... I think Habibulin's in the game. I just got to get him. Okay, maybe we could do... But it's a backup. It's a backup. Let's move on. Let's move on. It's not going to get boring. All right. All right. The Toronto Maple Leafs. No LeCavalier? Yo, Caton, what are you talking about, buddy? Hang on. This guy's crying. No, put a smile on your face. There's Vinny. First overall pick by Tampa Bay. There's LeCavalier, buddy. Don't worry. He's in the game. 87 overall. You can put him anywhere you want. My bad. It's all good. It's all good. All right, so the Toronto Maple Leafs. Here we effing go. All right, first line, Dougie Gilmour, Austin Matthews, Mitch Marner, not bad. Wendell Clark, Matt Sundin, William Nylander, not bad. Frank Mihaljevic, Daryl Sittler, and Dave Keon, yeah, not bad. Max Domi, John Tavares, and Ty Domi, not bad, not bad. Who do we got on the bench? How do we got on the bench? Darcy Tucker, Ryan Reeves, yeah. Who do we got here? Robertson, no, you got to stay off the ice. Matt Nye's not even playing. Holy shit, Toronto is stacked, baby. Defensively, Morgan Riley with Tim Horton. YouTuber Prez, baby. 90. Oh, man, that Leaf Blue Line didn't need a YouTuber on it, but bang, baby. Borja Salming. Oh, man, I'm playing with Awesome Tossum. There he is. There he is, Johnny Superb, man, offensive defenseman. I couldn't make myself 90 overall because we lost in the Stanley Cup Finals when I was the French Fry Master. Damn it, man. Damn it. There it is. So I had to be humble. I had to be humble. And in the net, we got Curtis Joseph and Felix Potvin. All right, so let me ask you guys this. There was a lot of players that we could do for the Toronto Maple Leafs, right? But I had to make cuts. Steve Dangle. Now, Steve Dangle, I could get him in here, but again, this is a guy who doesn't do NHL content. No, let me take that back. Doesn't do EA Sports NHL video game content, right? And am I being disrespectful by crossing over into another brand to try to leech off someone who's bigger and gets more views? You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Like with all these other guys who are doing BIA pros, like it's the same with the hockey guy. I feel like maybe I might be doing a little bit disrespectful there. We need Dangle? Yeah, it's just, I don't know if he wants that. These other guys, I mean, they're all making NHL 25 content, so I'm hoping that they use the rosters. But I don't want to be like, Neil before on Steve Dangle, you know, like, fuck the Toronto Maple Leafs. Like, maybe he doesn't like that. No, you know what? I'm going to say no to that, guys. I've just, with the NHL YouTubers and Twitch streamers, I feel like there's some commonality, but with other guys, like Urinating Tree I put in there because he mentions the Dadanoff thing, so he clearly knows who I am. The hockey guy and Steve Dangle, I don't know if they know who I am, and so I don't want to, you know what I mean? I don't want to come into their world, be some fan of them being like, hey, you see this guy put you in a video game, and then he clicks on the video, and I'm like, fuck you, you piece of shit. No, I don't need that, because you know I would say something horrible. No, I can't do that. All right, I'm canceling that. But I also canceled, like, what's his name, Don Cherry. As far as I'm concerned, the Toronto Maple Leafs have enough, all right? They have enough. The hockey guy is amazing. Oh, yeah, I love those guys. I love hockey guy and Steve Dangle. I don't want to be the rude one and just assume. Because when you assume, you make an ass out of you and me. And so I'd rather know that I could do that. All right, anyway, next up, the Utah Yeti, baby, yeah. Now, maybe General Zod should go to Utah, to keep the good times a-rolling, because you guys know what the lineup looks like. Raimo Curry, Logan Cooley, and Jared Vesey. 95 overall. There's his stats. You guys know about Jared Vesey. Let's go, baby. So I just created those guys. You got Josh Doan with Shane Doan. Bissonnette. Paul Biz Nasty is in there. So another guy that General Zod can go and body check and fight. Beautiful. Blue line, get on your feet for the German general. Andreas effin Kurtz, 93 overall. So I made Kurtz, I made Vesey, and I made Raimo Curry, all right? Goaltenders, I did not make the Tower of Tamblin or Donnie. The three players, that's all they need. They don't need to be a stack team. The three players, Vesey, Kurtz, and Curry, because Cooley's still on the team, right? Cooley is actually there. So there are the Utah Yeti. I'm calling them the Utah Yeti. I'm not calling them the Utah Hockey Club. The Utah Yeti. Until they call it something else, I'm calling it the Utah Yeti. I don't care. All right. Oh, here we go. How about Zod going to Vancouver? In case we don't win the Stanley Cup, Zod can make sure no riots break out. I'll take my soldiers out to the street, and I'll make sure that those goofball Zoomers stay indoors and don't throw shit at windows. Yeah. All right, Vancouver Canucks. Here we effing go, baby. Let's go. You got, oh my God. Look at this Swedish first line, baby. Daniel Sedin, Henrik Sedin, and Elias Pettersson. Woo, the Vancouver Canuck fans are going to love that one. JT Miller, Trevor Linden, and Brock Besser. Linden is Canadian, right? Yeah, so there you go. Your two-way... Brett Besser's a sniper. I don't even know. You're Americans and you're Canadians on your second line. Then you go back to the 2000 line, early 2000. Marcus Naslund, Brendan Morrison, and Tyler Bertuzzi. How about that top nine, Vancouver? How about that? Then you got DeBrusk and Sutter and Garland. Nice, man. Nice. Defensively. Did I say Tyler Bertuzzi? Todd That's hilarious. I'm sure there was a time where I was calling Tyler Bertuzzi Todd Bertuzzi, and now, with enough time with Tyler Bertuzzi, I'm calling Todd Bertuzzi Tyler. It's a vicious circle, man, I can't get out of. Todd Bertuzzi. Todd. Ryan Kessler, I purposely did not create Ryan Kessler because where do you put him? Fourth line center? Guys, they have enough. Other teams got 3 players. 3 players is basically my minimum. They got 1, 2... 3, 4, 5, 6. Hang on. 6, 7, 8. You guys got 8 players, all right? And then in the net, 9. Vancouver, you got 9 players. Stop it. You got 9 players, all right? So there's your blue line. Quinn Hughes, Roenick, Ed Jovanovski, and Sammy Salo. Yuri Edler would have been a good one to put in there, but whatever, man. I didn't get to it. And goaltenders, Luongo is with Florida. Thatcher Demko is your guy right now, but you got Kirk McLean as your backup. Kevin Bieksa, get out of here. I'm not creating the whole effing team. Alexander Burrows, Alexander Burrows is on the team. Odjick is on the team. Bluger, Spraw. You got enough. You got enough there, Vancouver. You got enough. Mark Messier, Matt Sundin. Oh, yeah, let's just get those guys in there. Piz7043. When you do be a pro, should start in the CHL before the draft with Medicine Hat Tigers. Zod protecting Gavin McKenna for a few games. Yeah, but then Piz, then I have to get selected by whatever team EA Sports wants me to be selected by. What we're going to do in this video is we're going to simulate 1 year in franchise mode with these rosters. We're going to do the draft lottery, and whatever team wins the draft lottery, that might be where Johnny General Zod gets selected to. And that's all going to be today's video. Come on, let's go. Let's keep moving. Next up, the Vegas Golden Knights. So same thing with the Seattle Kraken, all right? I had to create just random players here for Vegas. First up, you got the UFC president, Dana White, all right? Grinder, born leader, bouncer, unstoppable force. This guy is just out there working it, blue-collar style, grinding every single day for Vegas, all right? Oh, my God. You have Casinos, Joe Pesci. 5'5" enforcer, but doesn't take no shit from nobody, all right? General Zod, here is another rival that we have to go up against. 99 balance at 5'5", strength 99, discipline 36. Who the hell knows what Joe Pesci's going to do out there on the ice, man? I have no fucking clue. All right, so Joe Pesci and Dana White. Defensively, what do I got here? No defense. What did I give? Oh. The King, Elvis Presley in the net, baby. Yeah. He's got pretzel. You got extra padding in there. You should have had an x-ray because you would have found that fucking football in your colon. Oh my God. The King Elvis Presley, ladies and gentlemen. There it is. 88 overall goaltender. 236 pounds. Let's go. Viva Las Vegas. So there's the Vegas Golden Knights. So if you guys think it's stupid what I did with Seattle and Vegas, I understand. I get it. I was just trying to find somebody to fucking make their teams a little bit better. Washington. Here we go. The Washington Capitals. Now, I did not make Ovi prime Ovi. I left guys like Malkin and Crosby the exact same because they're there still. And so it's important to have them reflect their age, right? So Ovi is there, but he's got Adam Oates and Gartner alongside of him. They got Nicholas Backstrom back in there. They got Peter Bondra. They got Evgeny Kuznetsov, baby. Where is, hang on a second. I thought I got somebody else in there. And not Pierre-Luc Dubois. Oh, that was it. Never mind. Semin. Oh, man, I didn't create Semin. We already got 1, 2, Backstrom, 4, 5, and Oshie, right? Yeah, they got 6. They got 6 forwards. Where is Semin? I don't want to have to create Semin. Oh, no. Moving forward. Carlson, Mike Green is in there as well, and Al Iafredi. All right, there you go. And goaltenders, they got YouTuber Man of the Rit. But if you don't want to use the YouTuber Man of the Rit, you can use Braden Holtby. Did I spray? Is that how you spell Braden? Is Braden Brayden? Uh-oh, I might have misspelled Braden. Kolzig, I believe Olaf Kolzig is there. Yeah, but he's only 84 overall. There you go. No George Washington? No. Again, because I had already created Davy Jones and Elvis Presley and all that, like, Washington doesn't need those, right? Washington has got their players. It's Braden, that's how you spell it. Donald Trump? No, we're not putting Joe Biden or Trump or Kamala or Trudeau. I didn't put Trudeau there for Ottawa. Guys, at the end of the day, it would be funny, but it's going to be the same blueprints as the NHL guys that I'm not. We got to just be careful in some areas, right? So I'm not. Washington has enough that I don't need to bring in politics into this to get all divisive, right? Whether you're voting blue or red, it doesn't fucking matter. My job here in 2BC is to entertain the viewer. That's it. I don't care your political affiliation. So let's just steer clear of that shit, all right? Argent Lost, Rod Langway. Appreciate it. Thank you very much, buddy. When you do be a pro, you should start in the CHL. Oh, I got you already. Oh, that came in. Oh, no, Agent Law. Who's Rod Langway? Dude, I don't even know. Raise Ovi. Now, Ovi's good enough. Trust me, he'll still get 50 goals with those kind of builds, all right? So there you go. There are the Washington Capitals. You missed Buffalo? No, we definitely didn't miss Buffalo. You're not going to fool me with that. And last but not least, the Winnipeg Jets. Here we effing go, all right? So Kyle, oh, there he is. Bear Ernie. 94 overall, the rival of Jared Vesey. The rivalry that really went nowhere because Bear Ernie couldn't get a single dub against Vesey. But with Howard Chuck and Kyle Connor, that's going to be rough. Nikolai Ehlers with Mark Scheifele and Blake Wheeler. There's Blake Wheeler back at it. 87 overall. You got Brian Mullen in there as well defensively. Got Big Buff. Dustin Byfuglien back in there alongside of Teppo Numminen and Randy Carlisle and Jeff Bukaboom. There you go. So the blue line got a lot better for the Winnipeg Jets. And, of course, in the net they have Connor Hellebuck. What do you guys think? I will accept your compliments right now. While I go for a drink of water. Woo! God damn. Put all that work in for it to work out like this is so satisfying. That's pretty good. Show Edmonton, Tony Soprano, Derek Bugard, Minnesota. Nicely done. Fucking elite. Was Solani on the Ducks? Oh, you know it, man. You know it. All right. So, first thing we're going to do. I need the drink. Hang on. How many hours of work? Like 15. Like 16, man. Just beers and movies and podcasts and fucking creating players. Oh, my God. Remember to put the X factors. You know what? You guys can do it. I'm done. Okay, question. If I make an online a roster, can I edit it without it resetting it and it remains the same? Like, can I update it? Because then I can continue to update. I can do that. Oh, my God. Great work, John. Well done. We appreciate it. Appreciate it, man. Thank you very much. Guidimon, why am I not on the Caps and Barry not on the Islos? Fuck Shabbat. Oh, man. The Twitch mods I had to get in here as well. Oh, no. Yes, you can. All right, so let us do this now. My active roster. All right. Man, could you imagine if I accidentally deleted all this after I did it? I don't even want to think about that. All right, so more. Roster shared. Go to home. Let's do this. All right, so share your files. Saved roster files. So share my files. Getting all nervous. What do you guys think it should be called? 2BC's Superb Rosters? Yeah, I like that. 2BC's Superb Multiverse. There it is. Yes. The Superb Be a Pro, John. Well, it's not just Be a Pro. You can use this for franchise. Like, you can take these players now and put them into whatever. Like, it's more than just Be a Pro. This is the Multiverse. Yeah, 2BC's Multiverse. Bang. Whoa. Oh my God, description. What should I say? Oh, sweet. There you go. Whoa. Edit description. Yeah, might as well. Oh, you gotta be shitting me. Oh, you It's alright. It's alright. It's alright. I'm almost done this. It's almost done. Just fucking go. Hockey gods are just trying to screw with me one last time. No, not gonna get to me.
C is for cookie. That's good enough for me.
All right. So 2BC Superb Multiverse. How's it going, boys? Johnny Superb Man here. There they go. Now they know it's me. Upload. Boop. So wait, what's it uploading? Is it just uploading my, like, the current roster that I got on? Oh. I'm so lost. Okay, so now that that's done, download community files. So if I go into here, how would you find my content? Oh, shit. Damn, people are getting downloads already. How would you search file? View creator. Oh, search file. So if you put in just 2BC, ha 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 ha, there you go. All right, so if you're looking for it, just go to it and type in, what's it called? 2BC, and it's the 2BC's Superb Multiverse. Drunk Johnny 18. This guy tested dev. He's got him. If you want to try that one out, go ahead. But there you go, all right? 69 downloads. You got beat to it. I know, LeBron, this guy, he's actually in here, I think. I saw him commenting. The Multiverse. So what did he do? Adds at last 4 years of GM Superman's top drafted prospects. 4 years? How the hell did you do? Way to go, buddy. I only got 2 years. I only got Jared Veshian thing. So there you go. Go and download it. Hopefully I can make it to the top. So again, you go in. Let me just show you guys. Let me get this part of the video done here. Okay, hang on. Let me just get this. So, if you are interested in using the 2BC Superb rosters, all you got to do is go over here to More, select Roster, go to... No, that ain't it. Fuck. Let me try that again. What do I got to do? I got to go to Roster Sharing. Okay. Fuck you, Padras. Okay, so if you would like to use the 2BC Superb rosters, all you got to do is go over here to More, click on Roster Sharing, go to the hub, download community files, hit the X button, search, type in 2BC, and there you go. 2BC's Superb Multiverse. Yeah, we already got 6 downloads. Let's go. My username is DrunkJohnny18. There's probably going to be some copycats, but that is the one. All right, here we go. All right, so they're done. So let's have some fun with this shit now, shall we? Let's jump into a franchise mode and let's just fucking sim and see what happens with these rosters, shall we? Franchise mode, new. Let's go. Johnny posting to the hub. Oh my god, Defender, don't start with me. All right, so Multiverse. All right, take your bets right now, man. Who's going to win the Stanley Cup? We can see who wins the draft lottery. Maybe that should be the team that Zod goes to. All right, so I'm just going to choose a random team. All right, so I'm not looking. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, stop. It is the Carolina. Woo! Ric Flair, baby! Ric effing Flair, the 16-time world champion. Let's go. All right, so we're going to jump in here. We're going to turn off all this garbage. Salary cap, we can, you know what, I can leave that on. That'll be funny. You turned off, player morale, get out of here. Computer trades, we're going to turn off. Just for the sake of the simulation, I want to see which team actually simulates well. I don't need the computer train and all this crap. Continue. Yep, that sounds good. Rules and settings. Let me just make sure that injuries are off. Autosave can be off as well. Oh man, we can do a fantasy draft with this also. That would be hilarious. Hang on a second. Computer trades are off. Injuries. Where? I'm looking at them and I'm not seeing it. Injuries off. There you go. And auto rotate goalies. Where is it? Oh my god. It's been a while. Where? Huh? Where's auto rotate? Is it in advanced settings? Oh, Dylan, you son of a bitch. All right, there it is. It's in quick set or advanced settings. Who knows, man? Let's start it up with the Carolina Hurricanes. Here we go. Turn off retired numbers. I don't know if you can turn those off. What are you talking about? Oh my god, look at that screen. The red. Okay, so you turned it back on. Okay. Hang on. People are yelling things at me. Hang on. Maybe you got to do it before starting up. Too late. Too late. All right. So, we don't want to edit our lines or anything. We just want to simulate. So what's the best way to simulate this? It's just to go to calendar all the way, right? Yeah, it is. Waivers off. You passed it. You passed it. Whatever. I don't care. I don't care. I don't have time right now. I don't have time. Boomer. So be it. So let's simulate. What? Conversation. I thought I had it. What? Hello, GM Multiverse. This season we have. All right. End conversation. Why am I still talking to the head coach? Ooh, maybe conversations even with morale off. You're forced to have conversations. Interesting. Why you act like you never played an NHL game before? Read the damn screen and stop rushing through it with your slow attention span. Damn, Money 888. Rough. I mean, my God. When it's important, I'll pay attention. I don't give a shit about retired numbers in an example beta test playthrough. What the fuck is the difference of Wayne Gretzky having number 99 to number 98 for this run right here, right now? Zip, nothing, nada. Good God almighty, man. All the work, I still get shit on. It's fucking just, it's unbelievable, man. Damn, Carolina's opening up the season with back-to-backs against Tampa Bay. That sucks. But they're killing it, baby. Oh, shit, they lost the first game. There you go. All right, so take your picks. I mean, who do you guys think are going to win based on the rosters? I mean, depth is going to matter, right? Every team's got something. Head coaches probably comes into it as well. But you got to think those original 6 teams. So like Toronto, Montreal, obviously, Detroit, Boston, Rangers, and Chicago, right? Those 6 teams, they're just going to be stacked. Any team that won the Stanley Cup since like the 2000s, they're going to be stacked. I mean, Washington may not look good, but I don't know. I think they'll be decent. Pittsburgh, they're going to be good. LA and Chicago are going to be good. New Jersey and Colorado are going to be good. Edmonton, they should be good, right? So maybe it's easier to figure out which teams are not going to. Like, the Florida Panthers are an interesting one. I don't know about them, man. Colorado, Detroit, maybe, Montreal. Well, yeah, the original 6 teams are going to be unreal, man. But I want to see, like, which players are simulating well. It's going to be weird. I think a lot of these point totals are actually going to be lower because how many points can one team get, right? Like, is Gretzky's point totals going to, and McDavid, is he going to be less than point per game? Because you got to find points for Wayne. You got to find points for Leon. You got to find points for the YouTubers that are in there as well, right? I have no effing clue. The Canucks, the Hurricanes. Who else we got in there? Let me just keep the sim going. Does anyone else feel like the sim is a little bit slower this year as well? You see on the background, you see that Carolina Hurricane logo that's behind the calendar, and it's kind of like got like that smoke going off of it. EA, man, every time you want to give some sort of visual upgrade, it comes at the expense of efficiency. That visual in the background, it looks cool. It's completely unnecessary though, man. Slower because of the box score. Maybe if it's slower because of the box score, I'll accept that. You know what I mean? I'm fine with that being a drop-off or a trade-off, so to speak. Without question. But I think it's that visual in the background because it's the same thing when you're looking at players' faces. The second players' faces pop up in the list or something, now all of a sudden the list is slow. So I think it's that Carolina thing in the background. I really do. Because every team has it. Just increase the scoring setting. Goals against average and save percentage will suck, but the players will be crazy. It's not the fucking visual. It's slower because the game has to generate box scores. Okay, Chris, Jesus. I give an opinion and this guy's swearing at me like I've said fuck your mom or something. Calm down, buddy. Jesus. Relax, I didn't mean no harm. I wonder who won Cups Protect in an expansion draft with this. Or the CPU's Protect. Ooh, protection. That would be interesting, right? Twitch Scouts under the moon. Living the draft in their room. Yeah, I'm getting attacked by the Twitch Scouts right now, man. I haven't bought this game yet. Worth it? I don't know, Zori. Depends on how much $130 is worth to you, right? If you're paying rent and you're living month to month, probably not. But if you can part ways with that and you're going to play it, then yeah, it's worth it. It's worth it for me. The amount of time I put into the roster creation paid for the game. I spent like 16 hours on the game, man. Oh my God. That's not how you say my name. Evan Zorzi. Evan Zorzi. Did I get it wrong? I'm sorry. All right, let's bring it back. Okay, so we're here at the trade deadline. Your Carolina Hurricanes are 36, 23, and 4. Let's see what we got around the NHL here, all right? So, yeah. We got the Eastern Conference, the Montreal Canadiens, the Panthers, the Lightning. Oh my God, the Leafs are in dead last. How? With all, man, years of failure. Years of failure for the Leafs all coming together, and it's just becoming one fucking horrible avalanche of toxicity and negativity and not producing. Ridiculous. The captains are all fighting because there's no one true leader. Oh my God, man. Islanders looking good. Penguins, Rangers, Hurricanes, Canucks, Oilers. Look at these Canadian teams, man. The Avalanche. Oh, 45, 13, and 5. All right, so we could show you guys the team stats and all that, but you know what? We're just going to do it again at the end of the regular season. Let's get to that end of the season, shall we? They're fucking hilarious. How the Leafs fucked up that much. Keep current trade block. Just pass. How are the Leafs not? That is insane, man. They have everything you need. I don't know what the sim is taking into account here. Maybe it's more to do with coaches, or maybe it's just, you know, coincidence. Like, it's just, you just, like, we could load it up and do it again, and the Leafs would get first in the NHL. Who knows, man? Show the line, John. Show what line? How could you do us like this? What do you mean, show you the line? What are you talking about? Show the line. So is Zod starting this stream or not? Zod is getting started in the next couple of days with this roster. I just wanted to see if you guys were all right with the roster and if it makes sense and all that good stuff. So we can load up a Be a Pro and actually just take a look at the rosters, make sure that they're good. But we're not getting Zod started just yet. All right, so hang on. The lines of all teams, autocorrect going wild. Oh, man, we already went through all the lines of all the teams. I can't go through them again. We already went through all the lines of each team with the created, like the whatever the AI decides to do now, so be it. But I'm not going to jump in there and relook at all the lines. That's just going to do the exact same thing all over again, bud. If you want to go back and watch the lines, you got to go back and watch the beginning of the stream. Make sure all your players are playing. You thought, okay, I just assumed. All right, let me jump out. Okay, hang on a second. For the stats, let's let it get to the end of the season first. Hang on. All right, so 82 games played, 82 games played. Everything is 82 games played. You guys got me wondering now. You got me worried. Hang on a second. Edit lines. Yeah. Ric Flair's there. You're all right. All right, let's bring it back. Okay, so the end of the season. Here we are. And you know what? For this screen, I'll actually bring up the stat screen. You know what? Let me just do this again. Let me start it here. So the end of year number 1 in 2BC's Multiverse, 82 games played for every single team. Let's see which teams performed and which ones didn't. You know the rosters. So we got the Metro, the New York Islanders, the Pittsburgh Penguins, Carolina, let's go, the Rangers and the Devils. So the Broad Street Bullies did not make it. Alexander Ovechkin and the Capitals. I wonder if Ovi broke Gretzky's record and the Columbus. Nasharov, what happened, buddy? No, I couldn't get him any more teammates. Maybe Zod should go to Columbus this year. They're gonna need help. Let's go to the Metro. Let's go to the Atlantic Division now, right? Yeah, the Montreal Canadiens, the Florida Panthers, and the Detroit Red Wings. So I was worried about the Florida Panthers, but I guess Bobby Lou and Pavel Bure were just too much. Boston misses. Tampa, okay. What? Dead last in the Atlantic. Toronto, that is ridiculous. How do you even have, I have to jump into the stats. We have to. Pacific, Vancouver, off to the playoffs. Edmonton, Anaheim. Whoa, Timu Solani and Paul Correa said, boys, what the hell are you doing here? Let me show you how it's done. The LA Kings, oh man, Davy Jones, back to the locker with you. Calgary Flames, Vegas Golden Knights, Elvis Presley, and the San Jose Sharks, maybe getting another first overall pick. As we go out now to the Central Division. Yeah, the Colorado Avalanche, unstoppable. St. Louis Blues, Chicago from 2010. Oh, Ukraine Wayne and Jared Vesey. Oh, my boys, you guys are great, man. Getting their teams into the playoffs. Of course, every single year. Dallas, Winnipeg, and Minnesota. All right, hang on. Now, this is going to be fun. Player stats, all right? Don't even worry about our stats. I just want to go to the entire league, all right? Because it's not even like we took over the Carolina Hurricanes. It was just randomizing one player. Hang on a second. Entire league, all right? Forwards, points. Jean Beliveau, 115. Connor McDavid, 109. Jared Vesey said what? Jared Vesey, 75 goals. Take a seat, NHL. The new greatest player in the history of hockey. Jared Vesey, 75. Oh my God. Nasharov, not bad, buddy. 71. I can't believe I'm saying not bad to a 71. Maurice Richard, 60. Mario Lemieux, 53. Bear Ernie, garbage. All right. What about the assist totals? Yeah, Jean Beliveau, Connor McDavid, Ryan Getzlaf. How about that? General Zod. Oh my God. Zod got claimed by Columbus. To put this into perspective with you guys, General Zod is left as a free agent in the created player list because I haven't chosen the team just yet. The Columbus Blue Jackets picked him up, and me and Nasher, we missed out on the playoffs? Bullshit! Oh no! Hang on a second. Hang on. I want to take a look at that. I want to take a look at that team. We're gonna take a look at the lines of that team. Maybe Zod should go to Columbus. Zod with Rick Nash and Rusty Nasharov. Oh, that could be real nice. All right, hang on. We have the entire league to go through still here. It's forwards, right? All right, so point totals. Beliveau, McDavid, Vesey, Nasharov. Who is this? I was going to say that, yeah, I was thinking Mike Richards. I didn't see the no S. Maurice Richard. It's weird looking at, yeah, Wayne Gretzky, way to go, buddy. You made the list. Plus, let's see. Yeah, it was the Colorado Avalanche. Unbelievable. Penalty minutes? Casinos Joe Pesci. A fucking menace out there on the ice, man. 301 penalty minutes. Milan Lucic there as well. Johnny General Zod. Not bad, Zod. Oh my God, Corey Perry, Raimo Curry, Paul Bissonnette, Dana White. Let's see defenseman. Hang on a second. Defenseman. Stand on your feet for the German general. Andreas Kurtz. Paul Coffey. Take that, Bobby Orr. And Paul Coffey. It's the German general, Andreas Kurtz. Goals, Brian Leach. All right, real nice. Plus, minus. Devitt, Jesus, man. Colorado, not playing games. Avalanche are not playing games. Rookie skaters, Celebrini. Yeah. There were no rookies to play this year because the entire league was filled with legends. Oh my God, what have we done to the future of the NHL? It's horrible. Macklin, Celebrini, and Lane Hudson were the only two youngins to play. Good job, guys. Good effing job. All skaters, hang on. Goalies, yep, Patrick Waugh, Thatcher Demko, Grant Fuhr, Martin Brodeur. Let's see, save percentage. It's either going to go to Thatcher Demko or Patrick Waugh with that save percentage of 913, 916, any 920s. 911 down there for Hall. Hall is the guy on Chicago, correct? Glenn Hall, yes. Goals against. What about shutouts? Who got the most shutouts? Le prix est bon. Oui. Carey Price. Way to go, Carey. All right, so I think that is good. Yep, that is all the stats now. So let's see who's going to win the playoffs, right? Playoff tree, all that good stuff. So let's advance day. Let's see what we got in the playoffs in 2BC's Multiverse for year number 1. Let's see. So in those playoffs, we got Vancouver versus Nashville. Colorado. Fuck off, Colorado. Again, Vesey and Utah go up against Colorado in round number 1. Ridiculous. St. Louis and Chicago, Edmonton and Anaheim, all right. Montreal versus the Rangers, Florida versus Detroit, Islanders versus the New Jersey Devils, and the Pittsburgh Penguins and the Carolina Hurricanes. All right, so don't need to waste too much time with this. Let's just advance day. Oh my God, simulating. What the hell? You all right, game? You struggling there, bud? Oh, jeez. Yeah, the sim does seem a little bit slower, but again, I'm not going to complain. So that's a first Game 1 victory for us over the Pittsburgh Penguins. Oh, man, we're going up against Mario Lemieux, Crosby, all those guys. Holy crap. Game 3, what do we got here? Oh, man, losing in overtime. Any teams up by 3? No team up 3-0. Although Colorado up 3-1 over the Utah Yeti. No, Utah. Come on, Captain Vesey. Get them back in it, buddy. You can do it. Let's see. That Colorado Avalanche defeat Utah in 5 games. Jared Vesey, you're not there just yet. All right, we'll build up the rest of the team. Vesey, I'm sorry, buddy. That's a 3-2 lead for the Pittsburgh Penguins over the Carolina Hurricanes. Detroit defeats the defending Stanley Cup champion Florida Panthers. 3-3, 3-2s, bunch of 3-2s in there. Let's see. No, it's not going to be a Game 7 for your Carolina Hurricanes. We get defeated by the Pittsburgh Penguins. Oh, no. We got Game 7 there. Edmonton gets by Anaheim. St. Louis gets by Chicago. Oh, my God. Brett Hull, what have you done? You got Vancouver. Oh, my God. Vancouver versus Nashville, Game 7. 3 Game 7s here. And what do we got? Vancouver gets by Nashville. New Jersey loses. New York wins. Oh, my goodness. There it is. Your Elite 8. Vancouver, Edmonton, Colorado, St. Louis, Detroit Rangers, and the Islanders and the Pittsburgh Penguins. All right, so let's advance. Let's keep on going. Man, none of my players made it out. Ukraine Wayne and Jared Vesey, man. They both got smoked in the first round. Oh, they don't have GM Superman building up the rest of the team just yet. You guys know how it is. It's advanced the days. Oh, man, I gotta say, this is a little bit weird. 3-0. Oh, my God, are we gonna have a Detroit-Colorado rematch in the final? The rivalry rekindled? Oh, my God. 4-0 for Colorado. 4-0 for Detroit. Oh, baby. We're going back in time here. All right, Edmonton. Up 3-1 over the Vancouver Canucks. Can they get this thing done in 5? They do not. Vancouver holds on. Islanders also holding on. What's advanced days? It's so weird, man. Advanced day. Let's see. Will it finish here? Yes, it will. Neither team could come back. Wow, look at this matchup here. We got the Stanley Cup Finals from 08-09, Pittsburgh versus Detroit. All right, so Crosby and Malkin going up against Zetterberg and Lidstrom and Datsuk again. But Pittsburgh's got some reinforcements, and Detroit's got some reinforcements. And then you got Colorado versus Gretzky and McDavid. McKinnon versus McDavid. Sakic versus oh my God. All right, take your picks. I got to go with Colorado. I'm going to go with Colorado and Detroit. I think we're due. And of course, Game 1 goes to Edmonton and Pittsburgh. I should just keep my dumbass mouth shut. Oh my goodness, all tied up at once. Here we go. Take your picks, ladies and gentlemen. It's 2-1 Pittsburgh, 2-1 Edmonton. Okay, Crosby, McDavid final. Oh my God. Lemieux, Gretzky final. Oh my God. It's not going to be Detroit and Colorado. They're both down 3-1. Hang on a second. 3-1 for both teams, and the Pittsburgh Penguins are going to defeat the Detroit Red Wings in 5 games. However, the Colorado Avalanche advance and force a Game 6. Game 6 goes to the Edmonton Oilers. It's gonna be McDavid versus Crosby. Gretzky versus Lemieux. Draisaitl versus Yager. Oh, you know what? In fact, we have got to jump into some view lines here. Yeah, we already took a look at the lines, but let's see it again. What a final we got. What a final. First up, the Edmonton Oilers. Let's see how the game has got these. Yeah, you can't go wrong with that. The game knew. They put Draisaitl, Gretzky, and McDavid on the same line. My God. Hyman, Nuge, and Yari Curry. YouTuber 1T Glory. Glenn Anderson, Ryan Smith, Jeff Skinner, Tikkanen, and Alesh Hemsky. Paul Coffey and YouTuber Pasta. Evan Bouchard, Matthias Ekholm, Darnell Nurse, and Yanni Nienema. And goaltenders, Grant Fuhr. All right, so the Edmonton Oilers, unbelievable right there. And if we go back, I didn't need to quit that screen. My apologies. Come on now, game. There you go. Pittsburgh Penguins. Pittsburgh Penguins. Let's see what we got. Yes! Yes! Kessel made it on a line with Mario Lemieux and Crosby. He deserves it. He's a beast. Phil. Yes! Phil Kessel with Mario Lemieux and Sidney Crosby. Kunitz with Malkin and... Oh, yeah, Malkin and Yager together. Good Lord. The fat asses on that second line, man. 6'3", 230. You ain't taking the puck off of Malkin or Yager. Oh, my God. And then defensively, Urinating Tree, Letang, Murphy, Carlson, Gonchar, and Pedersen. And then, oh, Marc-Andre Fleury versus Grant Fuhr. Marc-Andre, you're not going to collapse you're not going to collapse, are you? All right, so we'll go the first 2 games, and then we'll take a look at box score, all right? So I do want to track box score, but let's leave a little bit. I don't need to do it every single day. So advanced day, let's see what we got. Game number 1 is going to go to the Pittsburgh Penguins. Take game number 1. You know what? I just talked myself out of that. Where is it? I just got to find a faster way to do this. Box scores. All right, so it's the top one and the bottom one. All right, so game 1 of the Stanley Cup Final goes to the Pittsburgh Penguins. Let's see. Yager and... I told you who's going to stop them. Yager and Malkin scoring for the Pittsburgh Penguins, and it's McDavid, assisted from Wayne Gretzky on the Edmonton Oilers. Gonna need a little bit more than that, though. Oh, I love that I can do this now, and then I just go, oh, I love it, I love it, I love it. Advanced day. Advanced 2 days. Game 2 goes to the oh, I love it. It's advanced day and box scores are on. Oh, I love this EA. Look how quick I can. Oh, Edmonton. Who scored in game 2? Oh my God, Ryan Smith. Beautiful man. Beautiful Canadian. Fucking should have been re-signed, but they let him go to LA because of like 300,000 or some stupid shit like that. Ryan Smith, beauty, coming through for the Oilers. Good job. And the 1 goal for the Pittsburgh Penguins goes to Jaromir Jagr. Jagr, 2 goals in the Stanley Cup Finals. No joking around is Jaromir Jagr. Oh, I love this. I love this. I can easily just get to it. Game 3 goes to the Pittsburgh Penguins. All right, so Pittsburgh on home ice. So they win 1 on the road in game 1. Oilers winning game 2 at home. Pittsburgh back home, and they win game 3. Crosby, a 2-assist night. Malkin with the goal. Phil! Yes! Yes, Phil! Good job, buddy. Phil Kessel. Does it show game-winning goal, by the way? It doesn't show game-winning goal. That's all right. But Kessel and Murphy. Nice job, Phil, in the Stanley Cup Finals. Edmonton, Ryan Nugent-Hopkins. Okay, so a little bit of a quiet game there. Both goaltenders playing very well. All right. Advanced day. So a 2-1 series lead for Pittsburgh. This is the difference between a 2-2 series tie and a 3-1 series lead. Huge game. Game 4 in Pitt. It goes to Pittsburgh. Edmonton again in the final, finding themselves in a hole. It's not 3-0, but still, it ain't looking good. 3-1 against this team. Not looking good. Let's see who, 5-4 as well. A wild game. Who scored for Pittsburgh? Crosby with a 3-assist night. Oh my God, Phil, you beautiful bastard. 2 goals, 1 assist, 3 points, plus 3. Yes! Malkin, good job as well. Lemieux, 2 assists on the night. Phil, and what about Edmonton? Wayne Gretzky, 2 assists. Draisaitl, McDavid had 2. They just couldn't keep the puck out of the net. An offensive game. And they're doing what they need to do. But now the Stanley Cup is in the building. Stanley Cup is in Edmonton. All right, so here it is. On the line. Crosby versus McDavid. Gretzky versus Lemieux. Yager and Kessel, Draisaitl and Coffey or whatever. Here we go. Game number 5. It goes to the Edmonton Oilers. They're not done just yet. They've been here before. They've done this before. It's never over until you eliminate the Edmonton Oilers in the playoffs. Hang on a second. Who showed up? Who? Gretzky, Draisaitl, McDavid with 2 assists. Zach, all right. The big guns showed up. Pittsburgh, only 1 goal. Michael Bunting. All right, here we go. Yeah, no one showing up for the Pittsburgh Penguins there. They wanted the chance to win it on home ice, I guess. All right, real-time sim. Unfortunately, I can't do a real-time sim. I am not controlling one of these 2 teams. That is unfortunate. All right, but that's just the way it is. All right, so here we effing go. A 3-2 lead for the Pittsburgh Penguins. Can they get the Stanley Cup on home ice in Game 6? Crosby, Lemieux. They do not! They do not! And for the second year in a row, the Edmonton Oilers are going to force a Game 7. No effing way, man. All right, so Edmonton, let's see. Edmonton looking to win the Stanley Cup now on home ice. Gretzky, Draisaitl, 1T Glory, bunch of assists in there. So Gretzky showed up. What about Pittsburgh? Only one goal. Phil doing his thing. Can someone help out Phil? That's like 4 or 5 goals in the Stanley Cup Finals. Phil's doing his thing. So can I click on this? No, it'd be great if I could click on it and just do like sim game or watch game. That's not going to happen. So here we go. It's been a great run in the 2BC multiverse. All these players on different teams, but it still comes down to the best players of all time. Will it be the Pittsburgh Penguins with the likes of Crosby, Malkin, Yager, Kessel, and Lemieux? Or will it go out west to Edmonton, who's had nightmares in the last couple of years, losing in the Stanley Cup Finals after coming back to force Game 7. They forced Game 7 again. Can they get it done? Can McDavid win the Conn Smythe with the Stanley Cup? Game 7? It goes to the Edmonton Oilers! McDavid, they stormed back from 3-1 down, and the Edmonton Oilers win the Stanley Cup. I can't believe it. Wayne Gretzky goes back to Edmonton and wins. Unreal, man. All right, so box scores. Let's see. Who showed up? A 5-3 game. Edmonton, where did your goals come from? 1T Glory, you beautiful bastard. Nugent Hopkins to us. Zach Hyman. Gretzky in there. McDavid got bailed. Bailed, man. 1 assist in a Game 7 right there. He got his team to help him out. All right, it was like Game 7 against Florida. It just didn't work out for him. He needed help that game. He didn't get it. Oh, my. Phil had a 2-point night, a +1. What more does my man need to do for you bums? Come on. Gonchar was a -4. Unreal, man. Unreal. Phil, poor guy. Oh, got let down. All right, so now let's have a little bit of fun here. Hang on a second. I can bring this up. I got it somewhere. Hang on. Manage, is it logos, PNG? Yeah. All right, so boom, draft lottery 2025. Yeah, I got these on call now. Let's bring back the chat. All right, so let us see if we are going to pick the team that wins the draft lottery for General Zod to go to, all right? It's not going to be the final say, but it could be a good indication because with these rosters, should General Zod be on a top-tier team, or should General Zod go to a bottom feeder and try to dig his way out of it, right? Toronto, fucking hell, Toronto. All right, so let's advance because it's going to pop up pretty quickly here. Sim to the draft. All right, so there is the salary cap screen. And I'm just going to look at the corner of my eye. I'm not going to look. Okay, there it is. The draft lottery. Draft lottery for 2025. General Zod is in the building. Which team is going to get their hands on Krypton's military leader? Here we go. All right, so let's move this control. Is it? Yeah, it's control. Boston at number 16. Nashville via Tampa Bay at 15. Buffalo at 14. 13, Philadelphia. 12, goes to Washington. So no movement so far. So anyone moving now can get to first. 11 goes to the LA Kings. Oh, number 10 moved up. Who was number 10? We don't know. It's not going to be the Ottawa Senators, though. The Dallas Stars, 8-9. The Winnipeg Jets, 7-8. Les Montreal Canadiens via Calgary, 6-7. The Columbus Blue Jackets and Rostislav Nasharov. Should General Zod go over there? I'd like to read the comments section. It's not going to be the draft lottery, though. The Minnesota Wild. They could use General Zod, but no, they dropped to 5. The Nashville Predators via the Vegas Golden Knights. General Zod is not going back there either. All right, the final 3. The San Jose Sharks. Last year getting Macklin Celebrini. This year, they dropped from 1 to 3. Number 2. The Seattle Kraken moved from 10 to 2, which means the draft lottery goes to the Chicago. Wait, it goes to Toronto via what? Chicago via Toronto. Should General Zod go to the Chicago Blackhawks? Ooh, interesting. Bedard, Kane, and Zod, huh? Well, I will let you guys decide if you guys think there's a better team. At the end of the day, we want to choose a really good team for Johnny General Zod. The draft lottery was a kind of a cool idea, but at the end of the day, if I get stuck with a shitty team, then I'm stuck with that for the entire year, right? So we'll see. That's why we're going to end this stream. We're going to go through each team and see what General Zod would be best suited on, all right? So don't worry. We still have some things to worry about. Now, here's what's interesting, right? Retired players. Now, you'd think I put all these overall, these higher aged players were like 90 years of age, 70 years of age, 50 years of age. You'd think they all retire, right? But they actually don't. Now, Mark Giordano, he is gone, 41. All right, but look, they're still there. So if I go to like Toronto, nobody. If I go to Montreal, nobody. If I go to Detroit, nobody. If I go to Boston, nobody. So you don't have to worry about the player's age. I think the game will decide when they retire based on their overall and their potential. So with the 2BC Multiverse rosters, you can get 2-3 years out. And all the creative players, I gave them 3-year deals. So you don't have to worry about them retiring after the first year, which is really good. So our BA Pro can go longer than 1 year. That's Riley Nash, not Rick Nash. Oh, okay, it was Riley Nash. Perfect. Yeah, right. It was Riley Nash. You're right. All right, there you go. Draft interviews. Okay, very good. So let's jump into the NHL entry draft. Let's just see free agency, what free agency looks like and how much these guys are asking for, all right? So Chicago gets the first overall pick. We don't even need to take a look at any of them, all right? They're just names. Doesn't matter right now. Awards. Oh, they want to see the awards. Yeah, good call. I completely forgot about that. All right, so let's go to the awards. Hang on. Is it stats? Yeah. I still got to get used to all this. It's the first one. Yeah. Awards. All right. So the Edmonton Oilers win the Stanley Cup. Get to the Stanley Cup Finals 2 years in a row. President's Trophy goes to Colorado. Individual awards. Art Ross goes to Bellevue. There you go. Hart Memorial. Oh, my God. Just cleaning up. Bullshit plus minus. That belonged to Andreas Kurtz. Bullshit plus minus every effing time, man. Oh, my God. Lady Bing, because he played on Colorado, the guy steals, whatever. Lady Bing goes to Alex McGillney. Yeah, that makes sense. Hey, Calder goes to Celebrini. It was between two players. Yes! 2 years in a row, Connor McDavid wins the Conn Smythe. Only one cup, but two back-to-back Conn Smythes. How about that? Beautiful. Vezina goes to Patrick Waugh. William M. Jennings, Patrick Waugh. Radko Gudas wins the Bill Masterton. Jack Adams goes to Green Tree. Frank J. Selke goes to Kopitar. Fuck. Yeah, yes, Ted Lindsay, baby. All the players voted on Jared Vesey as the best player in the NHL. That's what I'm talking about. The players know. The players know. Maurice Richard goes to Captain Jared Vesey. Art Ross goes to... All right. Yeah, Jared Vesey keeps on getting the heart stolen from him every time he deserves it. You know how it goes. You know how it goes. All right, so advanced day. Let's sim to the free agency and just see which players are available and what they're asking for. All right, because like I said, the players I created, they would have 3 years left. But some of the EA like alumni players that are already in the game, they might have only had like 1 year left. So let's just quickly take a look at this. Blah, 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 blah. All right, so signed free agents. Who do we got available? Yeah, Zod. Yeah, Zod. Asking for 7. He's interested in the multiverse. Bouchard and nah, man, they didn't even really. Let me sort by overall. Yeah, they all have contracts. So you go into the first year and it's only going to be, yeah, you're not going to lose anyone. That's pretty cool. All right, so there you go. There's the 2BC Multiverse rosters. Now comes the big question. Where do you guys want to see General Zod play this year? All right, so you got to ask yourself, A, what would be just a fun team for Zod to be in? You don't want to choose the team that he's already played for. B, what's a team with some fun line mates? Because General Zod is either a left winger or a right wing enforcer or power forward. I don't know what I want to do this year. In fact, let me just bring this up. Creation zone, create player. All right. And if you want to find General Zod, his first name is Johnny. So you just go down here, Johnny General Zod. I have him unassigned. And just like Nasheroff, he's 99 overall. Now, for my Be a Pro, he will not be in the season. So actually what you have to do is you have to unassign them, and then you have to assign them to like an international team, because if you don't assign them, they'll be in free agency, right? So that ain't gonna work. Yeah, so General Zod will be in your free agency if you download this roster, but he's there if you want to play against him or what. Now, for me, I'm going to be like a 70 overall player. The league is going to be so good. Oh my God. Where should General Zod play? So let's just go through the list here and try to nail down some teams. Then maybe I can come up with a list and I can choose. All right, so the Anaheim Ducks. Nah, they got Korea. Nah. Boston Bruins. They got enough. Nah. Buffalo Sabres. Nah. Calgary Flames. Calgary's an interesting one because you got Jerome McGinley, Nieuwendyk, Kadri down the middle. Like, Zod could come here and play on this tough team, help out the Calgary Flames. All right, so Flames, yeah, not bad, but also nothing. Like, I want a really good centerman. Carolina, not going to work for me. Chicago won the draft lottery, right? So that was the whole point of that draft lottery system. Chicago could be a lot of fun. Now remember, they simulated poorly, so they're going to simulate poorly and be a pro as well. Duncan Key, it could be a fun team to play on Chicago. Could be a lot of fun. And I got Connor Bedard and Kane on my line, right? So that works. I got Bedard, Kane, and put General Zod as your second line or first line left wing, and then I can play with Stan Mikita. I can play with Marian Hossa. I can play with Jonathan. Like, you got lines everywhere. All right, that's not that bad. Toronto won the draft lottery, you goof. Yeah, but they didn't have their draft picks. So they don't get Zod. I mean, too bad, man. Next up. Dallas, nah, I wouldn't want to play on Dallas. Detroit, they don't need me. Edmonton, too stacked. Florida, nah, that doesn't do anything for me. The LA Kings, I played on the LA Kings before. Minnesota could be it, but to me that's a little bit boring. No offense, Minnesota fans. Gordon Bombay and Zod. Kaprizov is already on the wing. You want to find a team that's low in wingers and high in centers. So, no, that ain't going to be it. Columbus fans are saying Columbus could be fun. Me and Nash are off on the same, but then am I kind of like using someone who's bigger and more views to try to, you know what I mean? Like, I like the idea of playing with these guys in the same league, but the idea of them being on their own team, I'd rather that. So I don't know if Columbus is going to work there. Dallas, no. Detroit, no. No. Montreal could be fun. No. Islanders could be fun. You got Bossy you could play with. Islanders got Trottier. These are all like really older players though. I don't know if like you got Dennis Potvin. Islanders could be fun. Next up, what do we got? Islanders, Rangers, Zod's already been there. Nashville Predators, that could be a lot of fun. I could play with Joe Lavalley and Maxim Anisimov, or play with Stammer and Forsberg. There's a lot there for the Nashville Predators, but again, now you're going back to Ukraine Wayne, and it is kind of nice to treat the created players in our GM modes as the enemy now. You know what I mean? That's kind of cool. New Jersey, no, that wouldn't work for me. Ottawa, no, that wouldn't work for me. Philadelphia, nah, that's not going to work for me. Pittsburgh, that's kind of cool, but they were already a really stacked team. But again, to play with Phil Kessel, to play with Crosby, to play with Lemieux and Yager, you know what I mean? Like General Zod right over there, that could be so fun, man. That could be a lot of fun. Pittsburgh, San Jose, no, they're too young. Seattle, nah, that's Davy Jones. Okay, St. Louis is low-key really nice. I already talked about it. You could go and play with Brett Hull, and I got all the one-timers around, and I could make St. Louis Zod's team. That's actually kind of a really nice team we haven't done before. It hasn't been shown any love, but now with Brett Hull, that's all I need. Like, Brett Hull is my lineup. That's all I effing need, man. All right, so St. Louis is a nice one. Kind of like St. Louis. You won't get a lot of first-line ice time? Oh, I'll get there. Don't worry. We're going to be playing a lot more than just the third period this year. Tampa Bay, no. Toronto won the draft lottery, but I've done Toronto with the French Fry Master. They're already stacked. It would be good for my commentary because I'll be commentating every Leaf game this year, but Superb Man is already there. And again, it would be a lot funnier if Zod goes out to destroy the Leafs rather than working with the Leafs, right? So, yeah, no, I'm going to say no to that one. Can't play on the same team as Superb Man, yeah. The Utah Yeti, that would be a lot of fun with Jared Vesey because we keep that series alive. but then you don't get to treat the Utah Yeti as villains, right? You don't get to body check Jared Vesey. And so I think, yeah, you could be on maybe the Yeti in the future, but no, that ain't going to work. Vancouver is something that, yeah, that totally works. Like the two Sedin twins in general, Zod. The only thing about the Sedins is they might not play on the same line, right? Like the way the head coach decides to, whatever the head coach decides to do. Yeah, so I don't know what I want to do with the Vancouver Canucks. Protect the Twins. Yeah, I could do that. Winnipeg, join Bear Ernie. Join Bear Ernie and get the rivalry going. Vegas, not going to work. Washington, we've already done. And Winnipeg. Bear Ernie and Howard Chuck and Scheifele, yeah. So, out of all the teams, what do you guys think? My favorite are Utah, even though I know that's probably not the way to go. Utah, Chicago, Columbus. Utah, Chicago, Columbus. Utah, Chicago, Columbus. St. Louis. Yeah, Vancouver. Yeah, those five. All right, so let's do a poll. I'd like to do a poll here now, Barry. Hang on a second. I'll get the teams for you. Where should Zod play? Oh, I did a Q&A? God damn it. I want to do a poll, for fuck's sake. My boomer ass. All right, so you got Chicago, Columbus. Who was it? Vancouver, Utah, and St. Louis, right? I can only put 4. All right, I'm taking Utah out of there. St. Louis. All right, so Chicago, Columbus, Vancouver, and St. Louis. All right, there you go. Let's see what you guys got. All right, so Zod's team. I can only put 4 votes in there. Yeah, remove Utah. Yeah, I did. All right, so let's see what you guys got for me here. All right, Vancouver on YouTube taking the lead, 33%. Chicago's right behind with 30. It's a race. I'll let you guys have time. If you guys want to sign in and send your vote, this is an important vote. I will be making the final decision, but I will be looking at this vote. St. Louis, Vancouver. Interesting. St. Louis is like almost leading on Twitch, but it's like second last on YouTube. Votes are still coming in. Okay. So on Twitch, we got Chicago and St. Louis. Chicago is taking the lead, though, so Chicago's number 1. And in YouTube, we got Vancouver and Chicago. All right, so Columbus has been taken down. All right, Barry, delete it and make another one, all right, with 3 teams. Get rid of it, but only Vancouver, Chicago, and St. Louis this time, all right? So no Columbus. All right, there you go, boys. Which team? You got 3 choices now. Let's see. Let's see if it just if it works out for us on both. Mr. LeBert, Johnny, you need to be in the Central. Games against Ukraine, Wayne, and Vesey. No brainer in the Central. That's a good point. That's a good point. Central Division, so Chicago, right? Yeah, Chicago could be nice. Chicago, man, it's like a threat. So Chicago and St. Louis then to be. Wow, look at this. Look at this. So Vancouver fell off hard on Twitch. Vancouver is there on YouTube, though. So St. Louis and Chicago. All right. I'm making an executive decision. Vancouver is done. End the poll. It comes down to Chicago and St. Louis. Last one. Last one. Start the poll. There it is. Chicago and St. Louis. Sorry, Vancouver. The votes were not going your way on both platforms, all right? So I've got it down to 2 teams. Let me see what we got here. Come on, boys. Start voting. Let's see. St. Louis leading on Twitch. Chicago leading on YouTube. Oh, man. So it's going to come down to my choice. All right, well, we are in the Central, which is good. So we have Ukraine Wayne. We have Jared Vesey popping up a lot more. That's good to see. We can avoid the damn Eastern Conference. We have Wayne Gretzky in the Pacific. Okay. Sounds good. So St. Louis looks like they're going to win it on Twitch, and Chicago's going to win it on YouTube. All right, so end the poll, Barry, end the poll. All right, I got it. So General Zod has to make the choice. I will surprise you guys in our very first episode of Be a Pro. General Zod, Krypton's military leader, will either be on a line with Patrick Kane and Connor Bedard, or Brett Hull, Al McInnes, and Chris Pronger. All right, those are going to be the two. Sorry, Vancouver, just didn't work out. Nasheroff, sorry, buddy, you're going to have to struggle over there in Columbus by yourself. The fans didn't want it. St. Louis is so much cooler. We will see. Chicago didn't win the lottery. That's true. They did win it. You're right. All right, so that is all that taken care of. Now, let's do just a quick little look-see. Be a Pro career, right? Will it work? No problems with all these rosters. Let me just jump into Be a Pro. Hang on. Oh, for fuck's sake. Can't skip it, right? One-eyed bastard from Green Day.
NHL super agent Taylor Mackey joins us here on the line, who represents the hottest, most anticipated prospect in years. Taylor, give us some 411 on the kid here.
Hey, morning, James. Well, look, you may not believe this, but kids up here on Carter Lake.
What?
Playing pickup, yeah, with a bunch of other kids. Just, it's a beautiful day.
Pricey pond hockey you got going there.
Pricey pond hockey. Whoa!
That's how much this kid loves the game, man.
Well, just safety first up there. Now,
of course.
I got to ask you, we've seen the scouting reports. We've seen the highlights.
Fuck safety first.
We know about the
I'd be
players.
drinking.
Tell me more
I'd be
about the
smoking.
players. What's this rookie
The
look
snow
like?
bunnies are up here.
Let's begin
Fuck
by
it.
telling your listeners at home the kid's name.
All right, Beta. Good job, buddy. Question. Should Zod be an enforcer this year, or should he be upgraded to a grinder or power forward? Reason being, Zod's going to be in the league as a 70 overall enforcer with a league filled with 90 plus overall players. I'll be slow as molasses out there. Power forward, I might be a little bit quicker. Enforcer, he will be ass. Oh, man, I'm going to have to make him. Okay, he's the enforcer. All right, you're right. He's the enforcer. What am I doing? All right, so we'll start in the NHL. Oh, yeah, the rosters look good. This is a good way to look at them. Jesus. Oh, I'm in the... My God. 100 overall. 100 overall again. All right, so let's just choose a random team that we're not going with, all right? Let us go with the Columbus Blue Jackets. 'Cause we know we're not selecting them. I don't want to make you guys believe that I'm going with a single team here. Hang on a second. All right, so what I want to do is I want to jump in and I want to just take a look around the league and make sure that all the players are in there, like on the same, you know, like the line changes and everything. All right, so here we go. View lines, bang. There he is. Nasheroff is there. McTesterson. How do I look at the lines of other teams? Can you do that, or is that still not in the game? Does that edit my... Oh, that edits my player. You can't? Oh, well, okay, well, let me... I gotta make sure...
The understanding that we've got is that the kid was supposed to be heading down to the rink sometime today to kind of check out the new surroundings. This has got to be like the first day of school, Razor.
Calm down.
Guaranteed
You're almost
he
done.
would have gone
Can I have
early
something
to
to eat?
go and take a look at the locker room. You walk in there for the first time, you can't believe your lifelong dreams are about to happen.
And when you're looking around, I'm assuming, you know, is he thinking the nameplate might be up there?
Oh, you're hoping, but, you know,
Yeah.
he's going to learn that those trainers don't miss very often. The jersey's ready. Your name has never looked so good as when it's on top of your stall. But what I remember, James, is the excitement, the nervousness, how scared you were. And then you're like, I'm in an NHL room. I can't believe this. It is the very best of feelings that you can have till you step on the ice the first time.
Are you fucking done talking? What do you know? The general manager is wearing the exact same suit and tie that I was just wearing to my first time in the... What did he fucking hand me down? I didn't have a suit yet because I don't have an NHL contract, so the GM hit me up. Thanks a lot, buddy. Ugh. Alright, whatever. And plug your laptop into something, man. Where's the cord? You know he just popped his laptop open to make me think that he's working. Bullshit. Sweet. Sweet! Yeah! The rosters work. The New Jersey Devils have Niedermeyer, Arnott, everything. Nasharov is in there. They don't retire after the first year. Shut the fuck up! Holy shit, I don't need to listen to this. Oh my god. Oh, my teammates like me now. Oh. Oh, this fucking training system. How slow am I? 65! It's gonna be rough, dude. Fucking Pavel Bure is gonna be dancing around me, man. He'd be spinning around me. Oh, you're learning how to skate? Oh my god. Alright, what do I was checking? Oh, yeah. Okay, so Gordon Bombay is that... Jesus, Gordon What?! The Minnesota Miracle Man creates a miracle. A 6-assist night fucking guy. Yeah. He's got Gaborik and Kaprizov on his wing. He's got snipers for days to pass it to. All right, so all these guys are in here. All right. Beautiful. Beautiful. All right, so I want to thank all you guys for showing up today. We're 2.5 hours in. That's about what I'm looking for. We're still going to be getting Spider-Man, and we're still going to be getting F1 Manager done. Maybe that's going to be tomorrow. I don't know yet. We're going to be getting Be a Pro started, but GM mode, we're going to take a little bit longer. But here's what's important for you guys, right? Fan art, fan art, fan art. If you guys want to interact with the Be a Pro series, because it's on us to make it that much better, to create storylines, to anticipate games. We're not going to be skipping any games. We're going to be playing all 82 games. We might skip the first periods, first and second. I don't know what I want to do just yet, but there's lots of stories to be found there, but fan art is going to make it even better, because you guys can create potential storylines that don't even exist, and all of a sudden I'm whipping out references that you guys created in the games, right? So Suno music, sound effects, fan art, absolutely everything. We're going to be creating a brand new section of fan art for Be a Pro, just like we're going to have a fan art section for the next GM mode. There will be all these assets that you can use, player faces, my GM's face, General Zod's face, all the NHL logos, all right, all that shit will be in there. I'll give you guys a list of the music that you can use, and if you guys are looking for music to create fan art, go to artlist.io. We have royalty music that we actually pay for, that if you use, it can actually be used in my videos. So don't just get copyrighted music. Go to artlist.io. You can actually find any kind of music that you're looking for, right? So it's a lot of good things ahead of us here. We're gonna have a lot of fun, and actually roster sharing. Let me see here. Download community files. Have I made the main page just yet? Let's see, 2BC. Nope, not there just yet. 2BC's rosters. So if you want to find, remember to type in 2BC Superb Multiverse. 15 downloads? What the fuck? I gotta end this stream already, man. So I want to thank you guys for showing up today. Appreciate all donations or subs that came in. If I didn't respond to all of them, I do apologize. But we are back. We are going. The streak continues. And, yeah, you guys can expect another stream tomorrow, all right? Don't know what I want to do just yet. Maybe just, you know what? Domsky gave me this idea. Dom, I'm going to follow your advice because I did pre-order the game, and I completely forgot. If I go to Hockey Ultimate Team, what do we got in the top right corner? No. Can I actually open up some packs? I thought I opened up all of our packs. Hang on a second. Hang on a second. Yeah. Pre-order bonus gave me 4,600 of those green pucks. So tomorrow I will torture myself for your entertainment. We will open up a bunch of packs and I will take those players into Hut and we'll just see what Hut feels like, all right? Even if I fucking hate my life after it, we got to have a day of Hut. We got to get a day of Hut gameplay first look. So we'll do that tomorrow, all right? Oh my God. F Hut, I know. We got to do it though. Don't promote the packs. Well, what the fuck? Am I just going to sit on them? No, we got to do it. 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 So I want to thank all you guys for showing up today. Let us finish our stream with a little bit of a raid, shall we? Let's send some love out there to somebody who's, just getting started here. Here we go. This guy, 75 viewers, gamer. Let's go, buddy. Start raid. Good luck. Hope you win your Hockey Ultimate Team. And I want to thank all you guys for showing up. Thank you so much for the help 3 days ago with creating these rosters. I know these streams might be a little bit boring sometimes when we don't have gameplay, but our Be a Pro series is going to be that much better now. So both YouTube and Twitch, appreciate it. Thank you very much, boys, for showing up. Take it easy. And I will see you tomorrow.